flex, fresh, 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 flex, fresh, hell my left, got with café bless.
You better do it, Lord. You better get them, Lord. Before I get them, Lord. Hey.
Holy Spirit, activate. Oh no. Holy Spirit, activate. Holy Spirit, activate. Activate.
Hey. They say I ain't saved because I cuss a little bit. But you're the only judge that I need, and that's it. They always in my business because they say I backslid. They read the Holy Bible, but they ain't applying it. So Holy Spirit, activate. If you do it right now, that would be great. I ain't trying to smack this chick in the face. Don't you see me down here trying to change my way? So
Holy Spirit,
you better do it, Lord.
Holy Spirit,
you better get them, Lord.
Holy Spirit,
Before I get them, Lord.
activate.
Hey.
You cannot. Okay.
Holy Spirit,
You better do it, Lord.
Holy Spirit,
You better get them, Lord.
Holy Spirit,
Before I get them, Lord.
activate.
Hey.
Activate. Let's go. Holy Spirit, activate. Oh no. Holy Spirit, activate.
Okay.
Holy Spirit, activate.
Okay.
Activate.
Hey.
Let's go.
They say I ain't saved because I cuss a little bit. But you're the only judge that I need, and that's it. They always in my business because they say I backslid. They read the Holy Bible, but they ain't applying it. So Holy Spirit, activate. If you do it right now, that would be great. I ain't trying to smack this chick in the face. Don't you see me down here trying to change my way? So
Holy Spirit,
you better do it, Lord.
Holy Spirit,
You better get them, Lord.
Holy Spirit,
Before I get them, Lord.
activate.
Hey.
You cannot. Okay.
Holy Spirit,
You
activate.
better do it, Lord.
Holy Spirit,
You better get them, Lord.
Holy Spirit,
Before I get them, Lord.
activate.
Hey.
Activate. Let's go. Holy Spirit, activate. Oh no. Holy Spirit, activate.
Okay.
Holy Spirit, activate.
Okay.
Activate.
Hey.
Let's go.
They say I ain't saved because I cuss a little bit. But you're the only judge that I need, and that's it. They always in my business because they say I backslid. They read the Holy Bible, but they ain't applying it. So Holy Spirit, activate. If you do it right now, that would be great. I ain't trying to smack this chick in the face. Don't you see me down here trying to change my way? So
Holy Spirit,
you better do it, Lord.
Holy Spirit,
You better get them, Lord.
Holy Spirit,
Before I get them, Lord.
activate.
Hey.
You cannot. Okay.
Holy Spirit,
You
activate.
better do it, Lord.
Holy Spirit,
You better get them, Lord.
Holy Spirit,
Before I get them, Lord.
activate.
Hey.
Activate. Let's go. Holy Spirit, activate. Oh no. Holy Spirit, activate.
Okay.
Holy Spirit, activate.
Okay.
Activate.
Hey.
Let's go.
They say I ain't saved because I cuss a little bit. But you're the only judge that I need, and that's it. They always in my business because they say I backslid. They read the Holy Bible, but they ain't applying it. So Holy Spirit, activate. If you do it right now, that would be great. I ain't trying to smack this chick in the face. Don't you see me down here trying to change my way? So
Holy Spirit,
you better do it, Lord.
Holy Spirit,
You better get them, Lord.
Holy Spirit,
Before I get them, Lord.
activate.
Hey.
You cannot.
Hi. Sorry, can you guys hear me? Okay, yeah, y'all can hear me. The sound is working. Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the Sean Everywhere Show. Is my girl still singing? Let me mute her just in case. So, welcome back. As promised, I'm here and I'm queer. I told you guys that I would come back. So yay! Shout out to my members. I put up, I hope it posted. I was uploading it before I left to make sure that you guys got the full audio of myself and Jaguar, the conversation that we had, her public statement. So I hope y'all got it. I love y'all. I put it up, members. If you're here, did the audio drop? I timed it. I told it to put it. Okay, yes. Okay, yes. Nikki's a member. Shout out to Nick. Hey, girl. Okay, I'm glad you guys got it. I'm glad. Good. Oh, that makes me feel so much better. Welcome, guys. I love you all. Shout out to Joycelyn. She said, "Off work, can watch in peace. You're such a good friend." Oh, thank you, sweetie. I adore you. Thank you so much. Shout out to Honeybee for the super sticker as well. She says, "Son, are you sage?" Girl, I need to. There's a lot going on. There is a lot going on. Shout out to all of you. I'm going to try my best during this live to answer some of your questions. Hi, Javante. I love you. She says, yes, I heard it. Good. And thank you for the cash up. Oh my God, thank you. We scamming all 2023. So thank you for supporting Scam RS. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. I love you. Shout out to DJ. She said, been popping to I'm sorry, because it says big, but been watching Poppington TV all day at work. I love it. Yes. Hey, Cammy girl, oh my God, love you. Moderator. Misunderstood. There he is. Here I am, girl. Here I am. Diaz Morelda. She says, yes, good. I'm glad that you guys got to see it. I'm so glad. Good. Ugh, I've been running around like a chicken with my head cut off all day. Like, oh my God. Sean, you want to roll? Look, I'm just trying to keep my people, give them what they want. Okay. I'm just trying to give them what they not Dumba's alive. I can actually I was going to hold on, let me pull this up. I was going to watch it with you all. I was that's what that were. That's what that were. Hold on, is it right here? Okay, boom. Okay, so we're gonna watch that. So I love you all. Hit the like. It's over 1,100 of you in the building already. Oh, it must be boring out here. Oh, is that boring, y'all? Is it boring? It's not the same when a batch ain't in the game. I get it. I love y'all. So we are going to get into our title, which is Jaguar Wright Johnson transferred to another hospital. Okay. Goomba back at Jags' house and house squatting. Oh my word. So there's been some rumblings in the streets. There absolutely has been. Shout out to Joycelyn for the super sticker. She says, still trying to become a member, but I enjoy watching you regardless. Oh my God, I love you. Mods, if y'all could please drop the link for her. It's easier to become a member if you are on a desktop. It can be a little trickier on a like mobile device. So yeah, if you have a computer, that will work the best for the member link to work better. Shout out to Natasha. She says, how do you become a member? I'm trying to unofficial checkable. Shout out to my moderators. I know they're going to drop the mod link for you guys because they're amazing. Shout out to moderator Baby Shay. She says, to become a member, you need to be on a computer or an Android. Okay, so absolutely, we have more people in the chat saying that they're trying to see AD talking about, I'm trying to become a member. AD Music and Internet. They're trying to become a member. Oh Lord. Oh my God, this is my show. Oh my God, this is my show. Oh, S61, this is my show. This is not your show. Oh, y'all hurry up and say happy birthday to S61. Oh my, I'm so sick of y'all in the days that y'all was burned. Y'all hurry up and say happy birthday to S61, my member. Hurry up and get this out the way. Hurry up. Hurry up and say happy birthday to X61. Come in here and make this is about me and Jaguar. This is not about you. My God. Like, okay, you was born March 8th. Like, y'all heard people say happy birthday to S61. I don't believe this person has even scam cashed me, gave me a scam app, supported the scam RS or nothing. Have you ever tipped your comedian? Now, y'all hurry up and get this out the way so we can move on. This is why I'm saying this is my show. My birthday ain't this month. Now, I already got 2 persuasive. My queen, Tip West. Nah. My God. My word. Ooh, this is a lot. Oh, this is a lot. I shouldn't have to go through all this just to show up. Shout out to Camilla. She said, hey, Sean, when I miss girl, nothing yet. S61 coming here talking about her birthday. And we can't move on the show because she want us to know it's her birthday. Like, okay. My God. No, you can wait, R. Kelly, and talk about something. You can't wait till your birthday. Yes, you can. Shout out to all of y'all. I love y'all. Happy birthday, X61. Now let's move on because it's not about me. Okay. Come here, talking about something. It's my damn birthday, girl. So, like, just kidding. Happy birthday. That's how I say happy birthday. I say what Alice because ain't got nothing to do with me. So, but happy birthday, girl. So, moving right along. If I was rudely interrupted by S61, God, a birthday. I was trying to get into my title. So my title is shout out to it's a Ladanya, pretty name. For becoming a member. Welcome, girl. Welcome. No, girl, I'm a Virgo. This ain't September, girl. Oh, my word, just coming up in here, Mark. So shout out to Chakra. She said for me and the birthday girl. Chakra, none of this is about me. Okay. Thank you for the super sticker, but this ain't got nothing to do with me. And it's supposed to. I love you. Thank you so much, sweetie. Y'all is trying it with these damn birthdays. with these damn shout out to Tiffany Willis. Shout out to Liv Mar for becoming a member. Welcome. Oh my God, I love y'all. So okay, oh girl, let me get into my tea. Okay, just hone it in. Okay. And we're back. Hit the like. Okay. Now the title is what would I have said with that word? Jaguar Wright Johnson transferred to another hospital. Goomba back at Jags' house and house squatting. Okay. Now, I want to start it off with this, y'all. Now, shout out to Banjo. She said, Sean, this is what happens when you spoil your follower. Thanks you for reminding me of that so I can stop. I love y'all. Thank you so much for the super sticker. I love y'all. So I'm a word. So, y'all. So I got to start off with this. So I've seen that Legina and other content creators, well, not other content creators, but other people, Jack's friends, have been hitting up her friends like myself and the official King Payne, and others. Okay, girl. For some alleged fund that Jag needs. I don't know if it's for the lawyer that she's trying to get. I don't know. Okay. I spoke to Jaguar. She didn't say nothing to me about that. We talked multiple times today, and she said nothing to me about that. Now I haven't talked to her in a couple hours, but still, when I did, she never said anything to me about that. Because I would have definitely declined. Because again, we've been there, done that. Like I said, when you go through certain situations, you learn from them so you can move differently. And with me moving differently, I'm not supporting Ish. Again, we done already did that. All right. Now we got a scam for the rest of 2023 because people are already going around calling us scammers, and all of that. So it's like, why go through all that all over again? Like, yeah, I'll pass her flip. Like, again, I truly don't care what people say, but I'm not going to give them a reason to talk. All right. I don't know if Legina had her eyes closed during that time. If Jaguar had her eyes closed at that point in time. But the scamming. Okay, that's what the girls, because they're already pressed by the attention and everything else. Hair flip that we get. So they're looking for a reason. They're looking for a reason, and I'm not giving it to them hoes. Okay, they're already finding any little thing that can make us, the spawn of Satan's, and all of that. So it's just like gross. Yeah, I'll pass. So no, I won't be supporting that. Any tip that this comedian gets a girl, the comedian gonna spend it. I promise you. It's whatever Sean Davyway getting into his Cash App, whatever else that is sent to Super Chat, whatever. Okay, he's spending it. Okay, nah, Sean ain't in no goddamn crisis or nothing in that. Sean is fine. Okay, so Sean ain't doing no charities. Especially What Jaguar name connected to it? Absolutely the not. Okay? So this person, Jaguar, the friend that's hitting us up, stop. Gross. Like, yeah, here, flip. Again, Jag didn't tell us nothing. So Jag never said anything to me. And even if she did, I would have told her no. Like, yeah, now I can help. I'll help Jag on my own. If she needs something like that, I don't mind sending my own little cute little donation to a girl. Now I do that because that's my girl. But I'm not, hell no. I'm not raising nothing. I'm not putting no care. I'm not doing none of that. Now we done been here. Okay, we ain't traveling here again. Okay, that's what that word. So if Jaguar going through, she's going through. It just is what it is. Okay. Now Jaguar needs to be transparent if that's what's going on. Because you can't be sitting on one person talking about something you worth 45 million goddamn dollars, and then you at the same time be like this. Because I'm like, a girl. On one side of the time, you talking about you got $45 million in the bank account somewhere, and you got 4 houses, and all of this, which you allegedly house swapping. So I'm just like, a girl, because it's too much. It's too much. Okay. So your Sean ain't doing shit. All right. Now I don't know what that word, because like I said, Jaguar ain't said nothing to Sean. She has not. I talked to her multiple times today. She never brought up money at all. Not once. And y'all heard the majority of one of our phone calls with her wanting to do her statement. Did she say anything in that statement about money? Did she say anything in that statement about, Sean, if you could do this? Sean, if you could put up my... She ain't saying nothing like that. That's what that word. Okay? And if she did, I would have told her no. Because we done already been there. We done already done that. We raising something. Sean deals in receipts. We got to put up receipts. Okay? Because if what you're doing is just, there shouldn't be no problem putting up no receipt. So people already made me look stupid. Already made me look goofy. You're not doing that again. Okay? So whatever Legina or whatever Jaguar need, they're going to have to go other ways about getting it. Because damn sure ain't going to be through today anyway, unless he's sending his own personal solo donation. Not him raising. I ain't doing none of that. Okay? We've been there, done that. Ain't nobody gonna make me look stupid. No, ma'am. So if you need it, I'm gonna need you to come forward and say it, because 1 week you got 45 million, and then the next week, Jaguar girl, the holiday I got the bike for the jerk chicken platter. Okay? You're in the mushing for platters. So, I mean, girl, pick a team. Okay? And stay on it. But Sean ain't raising a damn thing. So, and that's what that were. That's what that were. Okay? So, I know about this friend that's going around asking, girl, don't ask me shit. Jaguar didn't even say to her damn self. So, why are you? Like, girl, if you don't get off my phone and get out my DM, girl, I don't even know you. But you want some money. Okay, girl. Okay. I'm like, can Jaguar ask? I'm like, why are you? I'm friends with Jaguar, not you, girl. I know you. I know you from a can of paint. Ugh. I said, the audacity to even, I say, yeah, no, gross. Been there, done that. Okay. If they need some money, I'm gonna need Burnt Gap to get to work. Absolutely. Hoes love running around, acting like, oh, they got her back. My friend, although she ain't called you today, here, flip. Did you get a call? I did. Oh, you're mad. So I'm here, flip. So I'm a girl. Since you're friends, okay, friend. Okay, friend. Help her out. Sean did. King Payne did. We helped her and Legina. Your turn. Because you love going to do all this around there with a chocolate cake mouth. You love doing this. Girl, let's do a little bit of this. If you can walk around and give the homeless money, it shouldn't be a problem. Give it to your friend. I mean, they say that she's squatting, but you her girl. All right. All righty. But you her friend. Okay. When she got money, when she on the up and up, you guys are besties, or girl, you tried. Girl, you tried. I'm gonna need Burnt Gap to do something. I mean, she love running around talking all day, talking for people, being people attorneys, and all of that. So, yeah, you do it. Your turn. I ain't seen you do shit else. So, I mean, that's the least you could do, right? For your friend, for your sister. Okay. Your turn. Pass. Balls in your court. Girl, please. Girl, you better, don't you got some of the OnlyFans money rolling in? Whipped cream mouth? Yeah, girl, help your friend. I hear your friend need help. I've done it. Been there, done that. Me and my audience. Been there, done that, girl. Your turn. But that's your girl. Prove it. Prove it. Actions speak louder than them words you keep opening your mouth with. Girl, please. But these itches be worried about me. Don't, sweetie. Get out of my backyard and get into yours. In my backyard, I done supported her. Been up on the phone all night with her. Offered services, render services to her. Money. All of that. I've done what a friend does. Your turn. Don't compare friendships if you're not willing to do what I'll do. Because I've gone the distance. Your turn. You so cool with Jaguar. Yeah, have y'all seen her and Jaguar in any pictures together? Have y'all seen her at any Jaguar shows? But y'all friends. Girl, suck it. I'm the one. Like, yeah, girl, don't ever play with me again. As long as that ex-addict chest of yours is going up and down. As long as that mouth is on burnt. Girl, don't play with me. Yeah, get to work. Get to work. Girl, go check in the hotel room and do what that body do. Girl, get to work. Girl, please. Moving right along. So, yeah, I won't be sending a dime. Not like that. I'm not putting up nobody cash up. I'm not doing none of that. I want nothing to do with it. That will not be happening. So, let's get into how we got here. Okay? Let's get into how we got here. So please hit the like, hit the like, hit the like, hit the like, hit the like. Again, if somebody gonna come for me, I'm definitely gonna come for them. I mean, it's that simple. So, I mean, you want to play the friendship game? Well, let's see how close you are. Jaguars is allegedly in need of assistance financially. You got her? You got her? Or is that for us to do and you to just keep pulling her on your platform and talking about her, doing the same thing myself, Kingpin, and others do, yet you're the genuine friend? We're doing it for clout. Then what the are you doing? What do you call it? What do you call what you're doing? When she's in dire need of help, where are you? Where are you? Like, girl, please. You ain't no friend. Girl, you a trifling bitch with a podcast. And you're mad. Girl, please. Don't threaten that you're going to shoot me and you're going to do all this to me. Okay. I'm going to hold you to it. I'll be an F word, girl. I'll be all that. And what I won't be is checked by you or whoever was sitting next to you in the passenger seat today. Whoever that arm was. I don't know if that was a John or if that was your husband, but either way, won't nobody in that car that was going to check me, sweetie. Nobody was going to go pick up. None of that. That's what that were. So yeah, you don't get to threaten me and think we're going to be cool. Gross. You can do that to China. That's between y'all. A girl. So, ugh. But let's get into y'all say she wants to be me. No, she don't. She want to be Jaguar. Y'all didn't hear her? Didn't she just went to the police station and tried to cut up just like Jaguar? She was on camera showing her body, all of that stuff, wilding over here on YouTube, just like Jaguar. She wants to be Jaguar. She wants to be discussed like Jaguar. She absolutely does. Why she be over there getting so pressed? Because don't nobody be talking about her. She be gleeful when people discuss her, when she's putting blogs and all of that. She's so happy. But then as soon as people, because then people are watching her, eyes are on her. But then as soon as the attention removes, like her sitting over there crying, talking about her daughter sacrificed her, she's never going around her again. She all over the blog. So then you go over to her channel and she's sitting over there with this horrible wig on, with this ramen wig on, trying to act like a pristine lady. And then people stop talking about her. And then all of a sudden she over there twerking on the bed with 3 different colors in between her thighs, 3 different skin tones, twerking on the bed, girl, doing the unfit twerk, and all of that, running up in police stations, all of that. Shout out to the Fisher King Paint, and she just repeated it, I believe, while she was sitting over there when someone asked her about Jaguar running into the police department. Okay, she said that she just did the same thing. Yeah, because you want to be her. You want the energy that Jag is getting. You want people to go around here, burnt gap, burnt gap, burnt gap, burnt gap, and they're not. And you're pressed. Girl, you're gross. Ugh. Like, I mean, you should have more notoriety than all of us, but you don't because you're trash. Like, that's what that were. Like, you got to recognize that as an unfit mother. There's going to be a lot of things you fail at because you didn't take care of the one thing you could have did great. You could have been a great mother. You chose not to be. Oops. Girl, please don't ever play with this good father again in your life. I'm sitting over here stressed out, tired, all of that because I'm taking care of 4 children and a basic bitch like you couldn't even do it with 1. Don't play with me again as long as that chest is going up and down, girl. Yeah, since you gonna hurt me. Y'all close your eyes. This unfit mother gonna shoot me. Okay, girl. So I'm here, Flip. We'll wait. So yeah, gross. And then she always want to try to compare friendships and all of that. Girl, stop doing that. You're a horrible person. Girl, how you a good friend but couldn't even be a good mom? Don't play with me. Ew. Okay, girl. You couldn't even get the mother thing down. But you're a great friend. Okay. Never trust a bitch that didn't raise her kids. Moving right along. So, girl, before I was rudely interrupted by an unfit mother that lost her children to CPS. Her child, my fault, children. Girl. All of her other children went up to heaven, courtesy of the laser. Shout out to abortions. Yeah. Girl, please. That bitch had a Groupon at the abortion clinic. Girl. So let's get into the title. So the title, you say you know Tokyo personally, so you personally know an unfit. Congratulations. How long have you been hanging out with unfit mothers? Yeah, I can't hang with those. So but good for you. Girl, I would never claim that. I would never claim that. I promise you. I would never claim that. Oh, you hang with unfits? It shows the type of dad you are, Sean. Yeah, never. I would never be. You are who your friends are. It's too easy. So girl. So Goomba back at Jags. Now let's get to the Goomba being back at Jags. Okay, girl. Now we talked about earlier, Goomba stated that there was a warrant put out for Jag, a mental health warrant. He emailed her and told her that the white warrant or the mental health warrant was expired. So with that being said, Jaguar had already made plans with the DeSoto Police Department to come in and get the remaining goods that she had left her last incarceration. Lord, her last incarceration. And so she was coming to get her stuff beat. And in the process, they let her know when she got there that she still had a warrant for her for a mental health warrant. So Jaguar was apprehended, detained, arrested, however you want to say it. And she was sent to a hospital. Absolutely. With her being sent to said hospital, okay, there's a lot of people saying out there, oh, she's not even in the hospital. She's not this, she's not that. So we don't have the time. So with that being said, while Jag's in the hospital, today we had a call, and we can listen to that call again. But she said that Goomba and her had spoke, and that the conversation, he ended up hanging up on her, and whatnot. So throughout that conversation, shout out to the Empress. Thank you so much, sweetie. She found out certain information. Thank you so much for the super sticker. And the information that she found out, we're going to get into. So let's start with Goomba being back at Jags. Now, Goomba did go over to Jaguar's home today. Well, their home, if you will. And not the house that Jaguar's allegedly squatting in, the place that they were living in prior, which they still reside, right? So with that being said about, that Goomba goes over to retrieve some of his items. He was not going there to be with her. Okay. He's not, So while he was there, he ended up speaking to Jag on the phone. And I heard him in the background say, because they were on speaker. Sorry, I don't mean to laugh, but Jag does make me laugh. Like she literally does, like with a lot of stuff she says. So Goomba, I hear him in the background because I'm on the phone with Gina, and I hear Goomba in the background. I said, "Is that Goomba?" She said, "Yeah." I said, "Gross." I said, "Why is he there?" I said, "What, girl?" She said, "No, he just got here." I'm like, "Oh, okay, that makes complete sense." So then Goomba was in the back talking to Jag, and why I laugh is because Jag said to Goomba, "Welcome back home." Welcome back home. I said, I'm not about to do this with you. You mean welcome back home? And then Goomba says, no, this ain't no welcome back home. He said, no, I'm just coming to get my stuff. So I'm just like, oh, okay. She literally said, welcome back home. I said, Jack, girl, you can't write this. Girl, you cannot write this. You cannot write this. So Goomba just came to retrieve some stuff. So I told Legina, after Goomba had got off the phone with Jaguar, to let me speak to him. I said, let me hand him the phone. Girl, let me talk to him. Girl, pass him the phone, girl. So she walked up to Goomba and said, Sean's on the phone. He wants to speak to you. He said, Sean got my phone number. I said, well, damn. Rude. But he was like, Sean got my number. So, he don't want nothing to do with Legina. So Legina, girl, I don't know why you in the doghouse with Goomba, but you could clearly see, girl, you in the doghouse, girl. Because he was just like, I ain't getting on your phone, I ain't touching your phone. He can call me. Okay, he got my number. I ain't talking to him on your phone. Don't hand me your phone. I don't want your phone. Sean could call me on my phone because I don't want to talk on yours. Okay, that's what that word. So I was just like, okay, my word. So clearly, Goomba wants nothing to do with her at all. Now I don't know what all that is because I ain't over there, so I can't tell y'all what that word. I can't tell y'all what that word. But Goomba said that he was going over there to get his stuff because Jag was, where she was at, right? So meaning that he could get it in peace is why folk come. Okay. Now when him and Jag was also on the phone, I was eavesdropping, girl. I was on the phone like this. Like, when you talking to one person, but you listening real hard. Like if you call to see if your man cheating, like what you doing? Like you trying to open your ear. Like what's over there? You want to catch every sound. Like who was that a door shut? Who shut that door? Who is that a bitch? Who is that? Go put him on the phone. I just want to say hi. Say my name, say my name. So that's how I am. I'm talking to Legina and I'm just like, yeah, so what happened? Like, listen. Girl, I'm nosy as hell. So, girl, so while he was on the phone, yes, super hustling. Like, girl, like I was shooting dice hustling. I'm hustling like that, girl. Girl. So now I almost told Legina to be quiet. Because I'm like, girl, be quiet, because girl, I can't hear him. Girl, that conversation across me was more juicy than this. Girl, be quiet, girl. You know I'm trying to get behind you, girl. Actually, go stand closest to him. Girl, you too far away. Is he walking out the room? Follow him. Girl. Now you know I want to know this, girl. So girl. So Goomba had told Jag that he ain't with at old girl house no more. Neek. Barbara. You know, Barbara, this is, Shirley calling Barbara, Barbara. He ain't over there no more. Now, allegedly, I'm not even gonna say allegedly. I'm gonna just say it because this is what happened. Because I had ended up talking to Goomba like after he left, right? Because I wanted him to elaborate on what I was eavesdropping on. I was like, no, I was ear hustling like him, and I heard some stuff, and I need you to tell me what that word. So girl. So Goomba told, because I was like, okay, so you ain't at the girl house no more? Like what that were? What that were? So allegedly, no, stop saying allegedly because it's true. He said that after Jaguar was on the official King Payne show, and that lady had went up there, Jaguar had divulged some information about her childhood trauma. I guess something that happened between her and a father. I don't know if it's a father figure or father. I don't know. But I guess it like deeply affected her, and affected her so much because she didn't know, just like Jaguar said on the official campaign, that she had no idea that Goomba had told her all of that stuff. So Jaguar, like, you have no idea, Barbara, that my husband told me all this about you. Like, oh girl. So I guess that hurt her. I guess she was really hurt by the information that Jaguar had put on display. Hurt enough to where she told him that she didn't want him to stay there anymore. Like, it's best that you just, be on your way. Since, because I guess it like really affected her. But again, I'm not defending what Jaguar said at all because it was wrong. I do not agree with that. Jaguar should not have done that. Now, Jaguar feeling like that was okay. Hey, those are her actions. They are not mine, because I would have never said anything like that. But that woman needs to realize you should have minded your business. You chose to enter in this situation and be combative with his wife. So it's like, if it's not an ex-girlfriend or girlfriend he breaking up with, that's a little different, but they're married. So with them being married, you should have minded your own business. If you were going to let Goomba stay there, that was fine. But you didn't have to say anything. You didn't have to go on live. Goomba was asleep when she went on to the official King Payne's live. So you were asking for it. Now, should that have happened? No. Does that excuse what happened? No, it does not. I'm not excusing what Jaguar said because it was wrong. She should not have said that. But if people fight differently, I can't tell a person how to fight. I can't. Now, again, do I agree with what Jaguar said? Absolutely not. It was wrong. It was wrong. Like, and Jaguar she's a victim of certain things too. So she should have a different awareness, for what she is saying. And that just makes it worse, like with her going through certain things herself. So, yeah, I do not agree with it. That was wrong. I don't give a damn, even if this girl is putting her, finger where it shouldn't be, or her nose where it shouldn't be. I get that, but you didn't need to approach it like that. But I can't tell a person what to say. Those are Jaguar's actions, so she has to be held accountable for them, not me. But I guess it really, really, really affected her. Like afterwards, like again, when you're in a battle with someone, you don't really think about what you're saying or what's being said to you until after you have some time to sit back and, think. And after her getting off of that live, I think that a lot of the things that were said were playing back in her mind. And I think that she felt betrayed by Goomba and what Goomba has said. But how was it a betrayal if Goomba said it to his wife? Like, that's not a betrayal. That, like, most married couples, they talk. Some people don't even want to talk about exes at all or anything like that. And then you have some people that are open to excuses. Yeah, I mean, it is one of those. But hair flips. So I just find that we're nobody's making excuses for Jag. Like, you're weird. Whoever that is in the chat, like, gross. No one's making any excuses for her. I said that she was wrong. Like, okay, but moving right along, it's the idiots for me. Like, you gotta love a loud idiot. You gotta love a loud dump. Like, you gotta love an idiot that is just like, look at me. So, girl, no one cares. Let me look. Y'all said Goomba is live. Let me see. From what I see, Goomba is not live. Goomba went live, but Goomba is not live right now. So we're gonna pull it up. So again, so with Jaguar saying those things that she said, and it made the woman whom Goomba was hanging out with, the house that he was just chilling, to recuperate, get his, stuff together. She felt strongly about what was said and felt betrayed and told Goomba that he needed to move around. So that's what Goomba decided to do. So when he tells Jaguar that he's not there, that's true. He's not there. He isn't, because she doesn't want him there. So that's what he did. He left. I cannot tell Jaguar. Okay, good. Okay, let me just say this. So, of course, I feel like Jaguar is wrong, but I also feel like, okay, Goomba is wrong too, because he should have told that girl's business. Like, he definitely should have. So again, it's toxicity on both ends. Like, it's not just one person being toxic. That definitely does need to be brought into consideration. But let's pull up his live real quick. See what he's talking about. See what.
When she first introduced me to you, she was like,
"Is this the king?"
Yeah, cuz I need you to teach him the game. You know what I'm saying?
Where?
I need you to teach him how to be the security and this and this and this and that. And I was like, yeah, I got him. Don't worry about it. You know what I'm saying? And you looking at me like, okay.
All right.
But then, and then before we even went to the show, we was on South Street.
Yep.
We went to the sneaker store.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You got sneakers, Jag got sneakers, and Jag bought me sneakers.
Yeah.
I still got them yellow Bumblebee joints, man.
I still got them green joints too. They in Arizona right now, but I need these bugs now though. It get cold in Texas, but it's all good.
Yeah, most definitely. There was some fun moments back there, man.
Yeah. I mean, shit. That's when we get to know each other.
But now since I, I'm paying attention to a lot of stuff now that's going on. I'm glad I did move down to Dallas with y'all asses when y'all was trying to get me to move down there.
I'm kind of glad too, because
I'd have been fucking pissed the fuck off with Jag, man. Oh, I'm cussing. Let me stop cussing.
No,
I'd have been pissed.
You can do whatever the hell you want to on my channel. I don't do no.
Oh, yeah, but I would have been pissed off with Jag like crazy.
Yeah,
you know
bro.
What I'm saying?
Especially with the disrespectful shit. You know what I'm saying? In front of everybody and around everybody, and the belittlements, and just all that shit. But
and that's crazy because I was on my way.
Yeah, I know.
Remember? She was like, "Yeah, come on, move down to Dallas with us. We gonna jump over the Philadelphia thing. This and this and that. This is what I want you to do. I need you to run this and this and that."
I believe this is Jag's brother.
With that, you know what I'm saying?
Right, that would have took a lot of pressure off of me, which
I believe this is Jag's brother, that he is talking to. Jaguar, right?
And then she'd have been doing the things that she's doing now and acting like how she acting now. That'll destroy it out.
Cousin. Because Jaguar, don't you only got a sister? You only got a sister, right? Does she have a brother? I thought she just had a sister. I don't know. I know she said her sister was mean to her. I never heard about a brother.
Beans on everybody like she's spilling it on, like, you know what I'm saying? We'd attack things at a different angle.
But you know what? If it was the fifth, we all be fucking drunk.
You right about that.
Mm-hmm.
You right about that.
I just hate this. I just hate this for her. But I know that she needs the help, that she needs to get. And yeah, I called them people and put them in their life because I was afraid of what the police would do to her in the jail cell instead of being, placed where she could be monitored and have her medication.
No, listen, I get it because when I called you, you said, "Cuz I called the judge, put in the order and this and this and that." But then I seen your joint and you was like, you didn't go along with it. You just probably was gaming.
What I meant by that is like, okay, so the process was you go down there, you fill it out, they get it signed by the judge or whatever. Then the process was for the sheriffs to call me to ask me when I want the warrant to be issued. So I never called the sheriff. Never called them. I called to check to see if it was, if it was put into effect and how long it would be. They told me 72 hours. You know what I'm saying? They said the warrant only lasts 72 hours. So I was like, she's gone. She ain't here. So she's gonna make it. You know what I'm saying? And I felt bad because I'm like, damn, I should even went down there and put that on her like that. Especially when I'm saying I'm done. You know what I mean?
Right.
And I can see the narrative switching and changing to the point where like, oh, you still care for her? Of course I still care for her, but I cannot be around her anymore.
Yeah. I feel you on that.
For my sanity and for my peace and for my peace of mind, like I can't do that no more.
Right. Now, like like with me, like when I was around y'all and everything, you know what I'm saying? I never picked up on that. It was abusive situation between y'all. You know what I'm saying? And you always admit that you wasn't never a perfect guy during the time that y'all was together. You bumped your head and stuff a few times too. You know what I'm saying?
That's true. Yeah.
And
that one time we was in the room getting ready to go to the South show, and remember I was in the bedroom and doing my hearing loss. I thought she said something fucked off, and I came in and I reacted, and everybody was looking like, "No, that's not what you said." And I was like, "Yeah, I know what the fuck you said." And then I said, like, "Damn, my fault. That's not what you said."
The crazy part about it is everybody always asking me, "Did you ever beat on her or put your hands on her?"
And what you say?
I can't answer that. I ain't been around. I never witnessed it.
And I'm gonna answer it for you. Hell no, I ain't fucking put my hands on.
But see, me knowing how Jag is growing up, Jag used to fight niggas. You know what I'm saying? And we used to fight niggas together. So me seeing her allowing a nigga to abuse her and beat on her and shit like that, I couldn't see that. You know what I'm saying?
Especially with the stories that she told me about her past niggas who used to do that shit.
Ask the rest of the people in the chat. There's 3,000, almost 300 people in the building. Someone said in the chat, Sean, after this, let's move on. No. As long as Jag is a hot topic, we gonna talk about her. I mean, if you want to argue with these other 3,300 people in here and tell them that we should all move on, I mean, you go right ahead. But as long as Jag is being talked about, we gonna talk about her. I literally don't care who don't like it. Don't like it, don't watch. Love you though.
It's crazy though. You and I had this conversation about the way she moving now, like as if she don't want to live no more. And I said to you, I said, don't nobody say, sue me, come kill me. You don't invite nobody to come and kill you, not unless you want to die or you looking for, some stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? And I know that you being a husband and being around her, I know you felt like when you asking people to come and kill you, they know that I'm with you, so they come to try to kill us.
Right.
And so why are you inviting that? Yeah, why are you inviting that?
And when I go to explain that to her, and shut up, nigga, I know what the fuck I'm doing, and I'm not talking bad about her. I'm just giving you what you know your cousin. So you know the mouth that she got.
You are low-key talking bad about her, Goomba. You tried it. Please hit the like. Please hit the like. Please hit the like. Please hit the like button. Please.
Been in the war. Like, come on, bro.
Right. That's why I always say,
I'm trying to see the whole unit live. I ain't trying to have no casualties in my fucking unit. Period.
See when you deal with Jag, you have to be compatible with her when it comes to her strength and her ability, because she will violate you any type of way she can verbally. You know what I'm saying? And she will always be on the defense. It's like nobody can say nothing about her without her responding back. You know what I'm saying? It's like she don't know how to take the criticism, and if she feel like somebody attacking her, she'll flip it and try to say something to hurt you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that's why that's why I never like really like charmed in on her or come at her or whatever, not unless I know that I got to be ready to be like, oh, okay, Jack. Well, you know, like you got to be somebody that she really respect in order to like say something to her. You know what I'm saying?
I mean,
Can't be
I see it to the point because where even those type of people who have respect and everything like that, it goes in one ear and out the other with her. But I'm not on here to talk about her like that. You know what I'm saying? I'm on here, you know, to talk about Keys Council and then that's that. You know what I mean? Because when I say I'm
Yeah,
through, I'm through.
we're not bashing her. We just know that, you know what I'm saying, she could be in a better, you know what I mean, place than where she at. Like we know the Jag that we love and deal with. You know what I'm saying?
Jack, I fell in love with Jackie. I didn't fall in love with Jaguar.
So this not Jaguar right, it's Jaguar wrong.
I ain't said that. I ain't trying to follow that green tea pimp.
No, I'm messing
her
with
name
you.
is Jaguar Wright. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But it's just
Right. Well,
we
for me,
as a people need to understand signs and warnings when somebody's spiraling out.
right.
I've been through that. I can sit there and attest to that because I remember the times where I would get my medication put in order and figuring out which medication does work for my anxiety and depression. That my irritability would be shot up high, my anxiety would be high, my paranoia would be high. You know, on certain fucking medications, and during that time that I was on those different medications, I would spaz out, I would spiral out, I would do that, but I would hear her.
Right.
Tell me, babe, you spiraling. No, I'm not. And I calm down, I think about it. Damn, did I just snap? I'm sorry. Like, I need to get off this damn medication because this shit got me fucked up. You know what I'm saying? But I get it.
I mean, we both love Jag, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And we both want the best for her.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I believe and I know that, you know, things would be different between y'all if it wasn't all of this going on. You know what I'm saying? I know I believe that personally. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, as long as I've known you, you know, I never seen any bad Goomba. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And it's crazy because it's crazy how they changed your name because to me you was always Gerald. Like,
right.
You know what I'm saying?
That's thanks to Night and Day. Night and Day gave me Goomba head. You know what I'm saying?
Night and Day. Yeah, they're from Philly, right?
Yeah, them boys from Philly up there, man.
Right. Yeah, that's cool. That's cool. And you ran with it, man. Now you gotta you gotta start putting out some Goomba stuff.
Hey, yo,
I'm telling you,
Goomba head music is coming soon. You hear me?
No, not even that. Start your little clothing line and stuff, man. You know what I'm saying? Get you some hats and sweatsuits and all that stuff.
You ain't got the answer, Sway. How, Sway?
Then you gonna come back later and say, "You got the answers.
You got the answer,
said it. You said it.
You said it."
This big nose ass cousin getting on my nerves. Cause he's trash. Like if my cousin going through anything with her husband, I don't care how good of a man he allegedly is, or anything like that. I'm riding with my cousin, like ill or not. Like I don't give a good goddamn. Like, so, but they're not really talking about nothing. If you ask me, but yeah, I'm riding for my cousin. Like, yeah, we. You the reason my cousin there too? Like, yeah. I'm riding with my family, like good, bad, or I'm riding with my family. At the end of the day, if my family need help, then I'm gonna make sure that my family get help. Just like this so-called family that's swept down, that they care about Legina. They go in places and interviewing about her and all of that stuff. Where are they? Where's this family? but they care so much about her. Okay. They care so much about her. You know, they live, oh, Sean's wrong. We want to talk to Sean because he started all of this. Where are you people? Y'all proving Legina right at the end of the day. Because again, where are you? Ain't none of y'all pulled up on her. Ain't none of y'all tried to fly down there and see about her, drive down there and see about her, take a bus and see about her, take a train and see about her. But y'all care so much about her. How? From your household? If one of your family members was missing, you gonna be online or you gonna be out there with the manhunt? Like, I'm gonna be out there in the woods and wherever we at. Look, that's where I'm gonna be at. Like, we can do this later at nighttime when we gotta end the search for the night. Okay, now let's go live. Look, y'all, we was out there in the woods, we ain't find none. You know, y'all. That's what that were. Like, hair flip. And so, what? If you were blocked, you wouldn't be able to comment. That literally makes no sense. A girl. So I don't know if you meant timed out, maybe that, but you're not blocked. I see you. We wouldn't see if you're blocked. A girl. But back to the content. So someone asked in the chat. I'm sorry I removed your question, but you said, do I think Goomba actually loved Jaguar? Yes. And I still feel like he does, but it's the difference between having love for someone and being in love with someone. I think Jaguar has love for Goomba, but I don't think she's in love with Goomba. And I think it's the same thing with Goomba. I think he has love for Jaguar, but he's not in love with her. Because when you're in love with somebody, you'll do anything for him. You'll do anything. And literally, now I know I'll do anything for love, but I won't do that. So we have, you know, because you know, we'll go far for love, but we know, you know, some people, we got our limits. We ain't no for my man. Like we don't love, we ain't never loved nobody that much. So I'm here flip, but I do feel that they were in love with each other at some point, but they're no longer in love with each other. I think that the love that they have for each other, the roommate, you know, type of love that they have for each other is what keeps them kind of sticking together, because it's like at this point in time, we're all we know. All Goomba knows is Jaguar, and all Jaguar knows is Goomba, you know, as of now. So with Goomba deciding to separate from Jaguar, and Goomba has every right to do that. Now, to me, neither party is a victim. Jaguar ain't no damn victim, and neither is Goomba. Neither one of them. They are both toxic together. They are a toxic couple. What makes you a victim is something that you do without requesting. So you don't get to, if somebody is harassing you or coming after you, once you retaliate, you are no longer a victim. You are no longer a victim. Okay. So if you were victimized because somebody did something to you, like R-worded you or M-worded you, and you carry on as a predator yourself and do it, you are no longer a victim. Now, were you victimized at one point? Yes. But now you are creating victims. So you are no longer the victim. You are now the predator. Okay. You now have prey. You're preying on people. You're no longer a victim anymore. Absolutely not. Now, does what happened to you probably take part in the actions that you're deciding to make, like a Larry hide your kids read? Absolutely. But at the same time, you are no longer a victim. So what happened to you is 86 until you can sit down and try to take some accountability for what you did and realize what happened to you played a factor. But you are no longer a victim. Okay? A victim, whatever happens to them is unwarranted. They did nothing to receive that. So no matter how a person dress, talk, walk, act, that is no reason for anybody to violate them. Violating someone is a choice. Just like the things that Goomba and Jaguar are doing to each other. Goomba and Jaguar getting into it. Jaguar saying he blew up the car. Not okay. Goomba going over there to his ex's house. Not okay. Jaguar calling the police and stuff on Goomba. Not okay. Goomba calling and putting a warrant on her, a mental health warrant. Not okay. None of that stuff is okay. It's not okay. How was Goomba a victim? He's not. How was Jaguar a victim? She's not. Like, there isn't a team here. Both of them are wrong. Like, the only way to fix it is to separate. That's the only way. He has to walk his path and she has to walk hers. Because then whatever they do is individually. It's that simple. That's what that were. That's how I look at it, honestly. But yeah, you don't get to go around and do these things to each other. You don't. Now, I'm not saying that you should lay down and take it. So what Goomba was going through with Jaguar, that was not okay. What Jaguar was doing, like it's not. That I'm not supporting it. No, I'm doing content on it because it's content. They doing it publicly, so it's just like, why not talk about it? Everybody gonna be like, Sean, like, we want to know what you think. You should see all the messages I get, because people want to hear from us. So that's why I say I'm just doing my job. And again, it's not like Jaguar wants to keep this under wraps. She wants it discussed. So we're gonna talk about it. That's what that were. So, but a girl, like, I really don't see. Stop asking me for a link. I don't know you. I don't know you, and it's no shade. It's just stop interrupting my show to ask to talk to me. Gross. It's not that easy, I promise. It's not that easy. Hair flip. Please stop asking me. No. So, yeah, I don't feel either one of them are victims. I really don't. Jaguar's not a victim, and neither is Goomba. Neither one of them are. They've done this to each other. They've done this to each other. I only say something because it's spam. Don't spam me. No, I don't know you. So no shade. I don't know you. So here flip. I mean, at least DM me. Like, hey, love to have a conversation with you. Cool. What's up? When you want to drop? Okay, cool. But yeah, don't spam me. Like, I know you. Like, I don't. So please don't do that. That's not cute. So where Jaguar is, I'm not saying that she like literally deserves to be there, but again, she does need to settle down. There is a lot going on with her, a lot going on around her, and she's adding to the chaos. Like, she's not doing anything to fix it, because I don't feel like she wants it to be fixed. I think she likes it. I do. I think Jaguar likes being in chaos. Some people work better in it, honestly. Some people work better in chaos. Some people, like Jag gives, she doesn't like when things are quiet. She doesn't like when there's not a lot of stuff going. She likes it. It's what it gives. I think she gets off to it. Honestly, I think she likes it. And I've told her, I said, girl, you like this, don't you? Like, I'm just like, girl, you got to, girl, you too giddy right now, so again, and like Jag coming for that woman's trauma and coming for her children. I would never agree with those things, but that's just what Jag does. I'm not over here coming for somebody's children and coming for them being traumatized. I'm not doing that. So it's just like, no. Now I get that that's how some people get down. But I'm not one of those people. So before we were really interrupted by Jaguar, Big Nose cousin, people were questioning in the chat what's going on with Sam. Sam is good. Sam is with his grandmother. He is fine. Last time I talked to him, he was chilling in his room, just hanging out. So yeah, he's a little stressed. But other than that, Sam's fine. He's been on this road so many times. So it's unfortunate because the only true victim in this whole situation is Sam, and technically Jaguar's mother. But overall, Sam's the only victim here. Legina ain't no victim. Jaguar ain't no victim. Goomba ain't no victim. Like, no, all of this chaos was all of you. All of you played a part. So you have to take responsibility for it so you can walk away. Goomba keeps getting pulled into this because he's not taking responsibility. Instead, he's being combative. That woman should have never spoke to Jaguar. That should have never happened. And with Goomba giving that woman his passcodes and all of that, that falls on him. How in the is that Jaguar's fault? Jaguar didn't send for that woman. She came on there willingly. She did that. So sometimes you be careful what you wish for, because you just might get it. She wanted to go up there and get her issue with Jaguar. She did just that. She didn't know what Jaguar knew. You're bad. If you would have fell back, you wouldn't have to worry about it at all. But that's Jaguar's fault too? No, it's not. No, it's not. And you sitting over there with my husband, you bet your ass I'm coming for the jugular. So it is what it is, because she sat on that panel trying to sun Jaguar. Is what that were. I got your man and you can't do anything about it. Yes, I can. Watch me. Because it's mighty strange that the same night that happened, that following morning, Goomba left, which was today. So, yeah. Obviously it worked. So Jag said she was going to call CPS on that woman and all of that stuff. Jag known for calling CPS. She done did it on live. She did it to Tasha K. So she'll call CPS. Jag don't be playing. She do not be playing. And she'll go live and do it. So yeah, I don't think old girl wanted those problems. So, but that's on her. That's what happens when you enter a marriage. Like what you thought this was. You thought you was going to come in here like you got a trophy. Although you say he came in dirty draws, he ain't got no money, he one of the brokest niggas in America, but you, like, girl, you look dumb. Like, duh. Like, girl, you look stupid. I don't know if they told you, but yeah, you look dumb. Like, that should have never happened. But it did. So just like Jaguar should have never said any of those things to that woman or about her past trauma. Very true. But again, she wouldn't have been able to if she wasn't thirsty and jumped on Goomba's profile and went on King Payne's live. You're bad. What's that got to do with the wife? Girl, please. You're bad. You did that. Don't blame that on Jaguar. Like, don't blame it on the person you're supposed to blame it on, Goomba. Because if Goomba didn't give Jaguar the information, she wouldn't have been able to say it. She wouldn't have been able to say it. Jaguar ain't psychic. You and Jaguar never had no pillow talk. She did that with her husband. That's how you got popped. You knew she knew that. And it hit it. That cut deep. That cut real deep. Because that was some how could you type of information. You were very pressed. You absolutely were. Shout out to Natasha. She said exactly. Barbara was the third wheel. She got her issue. She did. That's why I said, I mean, girl, you coming up here swinging at a whole wife. Okay. Be prepared for what's going to come to you, because she's going to do everything in her power to hurt you or to make Goomba the enemy. And she did just that. And she did just that. She hurt you and made Goomba the enemy. She did just that. So that was her intention. Then she won. She won. Jaguar won that battle. And again, it should have never got there to where Jaguar saying any of those things. The things that Jaguar said was horrible. Horrible. I wouldn't even say that to my worst enemy. Honestly. Like, I've been down a path like that before, and I have to realize, I'm like, do not let these people turn you evil, Sean. Do not let them do this to you. Because when you go down this path, there's no coming back. So I had to literally stop myself in my tracks. You know, just be like, look, I can't, because I'm really not that type of person. But sometimes when people hurt you, they bring that person out. They bring it out. And when there's no closure in a relationship, when you do have a lot of love for somebody, it can make you really angry. And I think that that's really what's going on with Jag, because Jag, I do believe Jag started all of this out, a lot of it, to be more so of content, and it drifted and it went somewhere else. It absolutely did. That's why it's not a good thing to make your life content. You know, that's why I don't have like a family channel, you know, and stuff like that, because I'm not about to cause no rift for my own family. Now, if we're doing something for the play, you know, just to, you know, whatever, that's fine. You know, but business and stuff like that, getting into business with family, rips you apart. I've been telling y'all since jump, Philadelphia is what really ripped Jaguar and Goomba apart, if they pay attention. Philadelphia, it absolutely was. You got two headstrong people trying to be the boss. You got Jag, I'm the boss, and then you got Goomba, I'm the boss. Okay, y'all gonna bump heads. You're gonna do a lot of head bumping. That's why it's important, if you're gonna go into business with somebody that you love, which I wouldn't recommend it, but if you're gonna go into business with somebody you love, you have to draw a fine line, literally. Like, If I was in business with my child and because they were doing something and I was like managing them, or something like that, we only talk about business at the office. When we leave that office, I don't give a damn if it's something you need to remind me of, email it. I don't want to talk about the business at all. When I left that office, I left being your manager. I am now your father. So it's the same thing with Jag and Goomba. When they weren't, and which wasn't a lot of them being on Philadelphia, but it shouldn't have been coming up unless it was, but things blur, and then you got Jag wanting to do her thing, and then you got Goomba wanting to do his. Jag wanting to work with Solar and bring Solar on and stuff. Goomba like, no, I don't want any part of that. And then you got the Legionnaire piece, Goomba, I don't want nothing to do with that, because again, this is Jag, making all of these, decisions. So they're doing a lot of bumping heads, and instead of talking about it, everything is starting to blur. Everything is starting to merge all into one lane, to where it's way more chaos than understanding. So you can't expect to get anywhere if you got this person on this side wanting the show to go this way, and you got another person on this side wanting the show to go a completely another way. That means that y'all going to keep drifting apart. You're not going to come closer together. That's not. And I believe with Goomba not necessarily having too much going on for himself, no shade, not having too much going on for himself, I think he was looking forward to Philadelphia. I think he was looking forward to that because it gave him more so of a hat, to wear, to where he felt separate from Jaguar and her like music career, and stuff like that. And I think that they started off with a vision for something completely different. And along the way, Jag got it confused versus to pushing content with other creators, which what Philadelphia was supposed to be. It went more so into we are the content instead of, day and night and the official King Payne's dating show and, everything else that's going on over there. Instead of it being about that, it became about just utter chaos. And now with so much chaos to where there's no way back. There's no way back to Goomba and Jaguar. Can I see them getting back together? I mean, I highly doubt it. I'm not, anything's possible, but I doubt it because it's a lot has transpired. At this point in time, I believe Goomba does not want Jaguar. Jaguar, I believe if Goomba wanted to come home, she would let him. She absolutely would. She would in a heartbeat because Jaguar, that's to me, because Jaguar does not take accountability for the majority of the things that she does. So I think that's her apologizing. Him coming back. It's her like, because like literally she said to him, welcome back home. Like, he's like, welcome back home. Like, no, this is not that. So I believe that's her way of just like, sorry. And he like, yeah, no. Because she's not going to literally say, I'm sorry for all of the stuff that's been going on. I shouldn't have did this and I shouldn't have did that. No. It's just like people saying like, oh, he's so wrong for putting that warrant on her. How? When she allegedly called Arizona and stated that Goomba is responsible for that car blowing up. So it's fine for her to try to get charges and all of this stuff put onto Goomba, but then Goomba retaliates and it's a problem. That's why neither one of them should be doing it. That's why neither one of them are victims and both of them are toxic because that's toxic energy. But you're being toxic within this relationship. You don't have to be a toxic person. You don't have to be that. That's why the only way to fix it is by separating. You have to separate to redeem yourself, to figure out who you are. Because sometimes you can get lost in a relationship. And I believe Goomba got lost in a relationship because obviously Goomba gives build a nigga. That's what you give. Because if you don't have something set up for yourself prior, if all of the cards are being held by the opposed, then that means that you didn't do enough for yourself. And a man that don't work does not eat. So again, there's a lot of friction. And with Goomba always feeling like Jaguar was demeaning him, which she does, demeaning him. A woman can't demean you if you're doing what you're supposed to do as a man. So if you're bringing in butter and securing and stability, and all of that around a person, it is hard for a woman, for y'all to even have those arguments are not going to come up. You know, when you're doing what you need to do as a man, you taking care of your household, you taking care of the bills, you putting food on the table, you putting clothes on backs. When you're doing stuff like that, that's less to argue about. It's less to argue about. But if you sleeping all day and doing other stuff, and then when you wake up, I'm the one feeding you. I'm the reason why if we are gonna go buy anything, it's because of me. And then when you do have an input, or where you do, bring in something financially, it's definitely not enough to keep up with the lifestyle that we are living. So again, if you are a man, Goomba, that works and all of that stuff, that's the best way to prove people wrong, is to get out here and be that man you say that you are. But if you keep yourself placed in the same situation, again, you are making Jaguar right. Literally, right, without a W. Right. You are making her correct about who you are and your character. So if that's not who you are, that's why you have to separate, so you can show people. Because you have men and women that be in relationships with people and they treat them like trash because they're not bringing in a certain thing, whether it's income, or something else. And then they separate from that person and they do everything that they said that they weren't capable of. So that means that that person going around, the person you were with, they lied about you. That means that that's not true, the things that they went around and said, because why are you doing the complete opposite? But if you're doing exactly what they're saying that you're doing, who's the liar? How can you call the person a liar? Now, they may have lied, but there's certain, even a liar tells the truth. So I'm just saying, there's more showing and proving that needs to be done. And as a man, that is something that Goomba should be doing. A person can't demean you if you're doing what you're supposed to do. It's easy for a woman to walk around upset and say, I take care of you, if they literally are. If they literally are. Like, I pay the rent. I put the groceries in here. I clean this house. If they're doing everything, then they're doing everything. Because that's where the accountability needs to come in. If Goomba wants Jaguar to take accountability for what she's done, he has to take accountability for what he has done too. And you don't get to half-ass it. You don't get to take half responsibility. No, you need to take full responsibility. Do you clean the home? Are you bringing in actual income to take care of certain things? Is all the hustles that's coming in your hustles? Or are there, because if you're doing those things, then yeah, I would be very annoyed. But with somebody saying that you don't, but again, actions speak louder than words. So if your actions bring in what you're supposed to be bringing in and doing what you're supposed to be doing, you don't have to worry about words. But of course, you're going to worry about words when your actions don't meet. So if Jaguar said that you're lazy, that you don't work, that you sleep all day, that you this, that you're that, and then you over there at old girl house and she on your phone because you sleep, you're kind of proving her point. Just saying. So it doesn't make her like a liar, but you don't want to necessarily take accountability for that because you do certain things. So since you have put in certain work and since you have done certain things, you feel like all of those things need to be acknowledged. Well, if we're in a relationship for a year and we go to the movies every Friday, and out of all of the Fridays that we went to the movies, you've paid for the movies like 2-3 times, then that means that the majority of the time I pay for the movie. And if I'm tired of paying for the movie and I say something, you don't get to validate yourself because you pay once or twice and we done been 56 times. And out of that 56 times, you've only paid once or twice. So because you've paid twice, don't look over the fact that I've done this before. Like, I ain't. It just ain't a goddamn enough. That's all. If I done bought groceries for the last 6 months and you brought take home to the house once or twice, that ain't groceries. And you ain't about to X out me going to spend $200-$300 at the grocery store because you spend $30-$40 on some takeout once. But you keep eating all the damn groceries. After that takeout, you wouldn't there have some cookies and stuff that I bought from you see what I'm saying? So it's just like, yeah, you don't get to do that. So that's why I said I can understand, where Jaguar is coming from, but she does not have to demean you as her husband. Just like Jaguar says what the Bible says, which the Bible does say, that a man is supposed to leave set things behind. But a wife is supposed to be a good thing. So if you're not being a good wife, you do not get to hold your husband according to the Bible if you are not holding yourself to the same standard. It does not work that way. So Jaguar don't get to throw the Bible at Goomba like she's being the best wife ever. You're not. So let's not do that. Okay? You don't get to throw that at Goomba. And it doesn't make sense because you're still not being a good wife. As a wife, you're supposed to support your husband. You're supposed to be there for your husband. You're supposed to encourage your husband to work so that he can eat, because a man that's not working is not supposed to be eating. A man that isn't working should be starving type of situation. Okay? That's what that were. But we don't get to pick and choose how a person's going to be. Like, we absolutely can acknowledge that. Can we acknowledge that Goomba has legitimate post-war disabilities, like play a factor in him working, and even just his day-to-day life? Absolutely, but that is no excuse. Okay, Goomba is blessed. And why I say Goomba is blessed, because he's going through these things with no children. Let's not play that. Let's not do that. It's men and women out here that are going through the same things that Goomba's going through with literal families. Literal families. Ones that the VA income is not enough for them. So they still have to get out here and work. On this VA income, that's not enough to send their kid to college. It's not enough to put them in their first car, put them in their first part. It's not enough. So even with these same set disabilities, there's plenty of places that are hiring that you can work, that you can bring in a substantial income to take care of you and your family. You do not get to excuse things because of what you went through, because life still goes completely on. It absolutely does. So again, Goomba's blessed because it's just him suffering what he's suffering with. I'm not saying it does not play a factor. I'm sure it does. It absolutely does. And I believe that Goomba should seek, mental guidance, whether it's from a therapist or a pastor, whoever he feels comfortable or deems comfortable enough to have set conversations with. But that's the only way he's going to learn to work through them, by talking through them. But that's not an excuse. It's not. There's people out here with 5, 6 kids and whatnot, and are suffering from post-war disabilities and still have to work. The government's not going to say, okay, well, we're going to take care of the rest of your life since you got. No, that's not how it works. So to me, that's an excuse. If Jaguar's being mentally ill, it's not an excuse for her to do everything that she has done, then it's not for Goomba either. If we're going to hold Jaguar to the fire because Jaguar is out here still choosing to do the things that she's doing, we're going to hold Goomba to that same fire. We absolutely are. We absolutely are. We're going to hold Goomba to that same fire. Y'all let these people talk. We really don't care what they say. Like, because they're going to say it anyway. So I mean, it's fine. But yes, I just feel like, I absolutely believe, I do not disagree with Whitney at all, that it does play a factor. I'm sure it does. But it's not an excuse for bad behavior. It's not. Because bad behavior is not making sure that you're good. Like, you still have to take care of yourself. This is a hard world that we live in. And again, Goomba is not wrong for leaving Jaguar. He's not. I don't feel like he's wrong for it. Everybody gets to make their own decisions. If Jaguar says she was leaving Goomba, we will all be, okay, Jaguar, and supporting her. So I'm going to do the same thing with Goomba. I'm not going to jump down his throat. I don't think Goomba is like an evil person. I don't feel that way. But I don't think that. And I do feel like Goomba is willing to take accountability for certain things, but certain things I don't feel like he is. I feel that he takes partial responsibility, and I think that's why he keeps falling in this boat. Because the last girl said that he didn't have nothing allegedly to her when he left her, or he however they broke up, and he went and him and Jaguar started dating. After that, and Jaguar states the same thing. So that means that you are the common denominator, Goomba, when it comes to your life not necessarily being together, with you not being stable. You as a man, that is your responsibility to be stable. Nobody has to make you stable, put you as stable. No, that's your responsibility. You have to figure out what stable looks like to you. because everybody's stability is different. You know, of course, everybody will want to be rich with a mansion and, you know, and all this stuff, but that's not reality. So in your reality, what is stability to you, and how can you seek it without anyone else, independently? How can you, that's what he should, in my opinion, that's what I would be worried about. Figuring out how I can be stable on my own with no assistance. Getting in a relationship should be a bonus, not a, you like literally what's yours is mine. No, that's called a marriage. Um, and a lot of these things, you know, like Jaguar said, she's always had the vehicles, she's always had the, you know, blah, 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 blah. You know, again, that's between them. But it gives, you are the common denominator with Jaguar. She, just like all of these issues, a lot of these issues that Goomba is having with Jaguar, she had a lot of these same issues with Sam Senior, just differently. So this is who she is. It's no different if Jaguar doesn't get back with Goomba and she gets with somebody else, they're going to deal with the same person. They're going to deal with the same person. Even with the phone call that I play, which I'm gonna play that phone call again. Even with Jaguar, I'm gonna do that right now. Then we're gonna get into her being switched to a different hospital. But even with Jaguar being on her medication that they put her on, being loopy, drowsy, all of that, she does not change. Her demeanor does not change. This is who Jaguar is. This is why I just choose to accept her, because it's just who she is. None of all of the things that she's been saying, all of the stuff she's been saying about, all of that stays. So people are like, oh, she needs to take her medicine. She needs to take her medicine. Even when she does, this is her demeanor. Like, this is her personality. This is who she is. This is how she thinks. You know what I'm saying? So let's get into that. I want to pull up. Ooh, let me that was Goomba's. I'm gonna play this call real quick, and then we're gonna get into a little bit more stuff. But I'm going to play this call, and I want you to listen to how Jaguar, she's still saying the same thing. Rock Nation, the barbershop incident, all of that. She is still stating the same stuff. None of it changed. None of it. None of it. Let's listen. 1 second. Is it this one? I think it's this one. Yeah. Sorry.
My name is Jaguar and Sam, Wright Johnson.
Start it over.
I was born May 17th, 1977.
Okay, Jack, would you like to give a statement?
Yes, no. My name is Jaguar and Sam, Wright Johnson. I was born May 17th, 1977. I am now technically being held here in Parkland Hospital in Dallas, Texas, off of, what is it, Southwestern? Area 52. Okay, against my will. I have been drugged once, which I'm still groggy from. And I was arrested again by the DeSoto police when I went there to pick up my property that they've been holding unlawfully for a week. I called and I spoke to Lieutenant Tim Warren, who was the commanding officer there. And he told me that it was all good, everything was fine. I even brought the pussy a treat. I brought some big treat. And the fucker, so I said, see, it could have worked. You could have had all kinds of people jumped on you. You know, he just sending you to the hospital. You shouldn't complain. That's what I was said. You know, I was said at that police station. I reported on Bobby Shop to everyone that will listen in this hospital, and it's still.
Now the rest of that, hold on. The rest of that is members only. Sorry, I gotta keep some for my members. So I just wanted to show you just an example. She sticks to her word. Okay, even heavily medicated, she still has the same stories. That is her. So when people are like, oh, She needs to take her medication. She's still gonna view life the same way. That's why it's no different than people saying like, "Oh, well, Sean, she respects you, she trusts you. You need to tell her the truth." I do. Like I promise, I do. She's going to do what she wanna do. I mean, what do? You just kind of sit back, hope, and pray. That because she has to come to this realization on her own. People telling her that she's doing something wrong is going to make her defiant. It's going to make her go against you. So that's why I just kind of just fall back and be like, "Oh, girl," just try to softly encourage her, not to do certain things because mm-mm, you cannot tell Jag nothing. Like you literally cannot. You can. Now, again, you can have a conversation with her, but it does not mean anything will change. It does not. So I really don't get when people be saying that. So let's get into okay. So Jag, this is another point I wanted to bring up. Jag still says she's not getting a divorce. She says she's not getting a divorce. That is not happening. She says she is not doing that. That is not happening. She also says that she is not squatting. She is still very adamant about getting her keys on Friday to the home. So she said that that's not what that were. They are not squatting. I guess that when they went to the home that they were just looking at it. They just went to go, look at it again, be enamored with what they're on their way to gain. That's what that were. So Jaguar earlier, I talked to her and she said that they were transferring her into another hospital. And I asked her why. I'm like, well, why? Like, why can't they just do whatever they need to do there where you are now? And she says that she doesn't exactly know why, but her team has encouraged them to send her to another location. And with her being at set location, Jaguar, with her being there, they're going to do other testings and stuff on her. She has no idea how long they're going to be keeping her. It is up to Jaguar's team, the team of people that they give you when you get there. So, like caseworkers, and stuff like that. So, she has no idea how long she is going to be there. She has no idea. I did hear that in the recording that Jaguar basically said the location that she was at. I saw someone just said that in the chat, but she knew knew before that because we had talked before that, and she had said that they were switching her. So before the audio ever even came out, she was already being switched. So she told me that when I first talked to her this morning that they were going to be switching her out. So I'm just like, well, I just don't get that. I'm like, well, why would they need to sing somewhere else? Like, and if so, like where? I don't know if it's something more. I have no idea. I have no idea. I have no idea why they planning on transferring her. But that's why I believe she hasn't called me back because she was being transferred. So she's at a new place, and I don't know how their phone system works. But yes, so that's pretty much what I have. On that. That's pretty much what I have on that. I'm happy she got some rest. I'm happy about that. I think she's had a lot of sleepless nights. And when you need rest, I think it makes you very delirious. And if you are already suffering from delusions and, yeah. So I'm just glad she got some rest. I will say that. I don't think she's gotten any sleep at all. I really don't like within like the last 2 weeks. I really don't think she's gotten much rest. So I think it's good that she's getting some sleep because it's just like, girl, like operating on 2 hours of sleep a day, sometimes barely even that, is not a good look. Like it definitely is not. And yeah, I'm glad she got some sleep. I'm happy about that. Yeah. So yeah, I'm glad for that. But like, why would I be happy about her being like, girls? Gross. Are you happy about it? I am too. I said she needs some sleep to sleep for sure. She does. I definitely think she needs some rest. Like the girl needs to get some sleep. Shout out to London for becoming a member. Welcome, welcome aboard. Um, she's in the county hospital, Parkland. I don't know if she's still there. I have no idea. But yeah, she stayed where she was in the call earlier, so we know that. But yeah, I don't know if she is still there. She could still be, but she did say that they were transferring her. Is the drugging that worries me? Yeah, I don't feel like they. I'm going to say this. We all know how Jaguar is. Jaguar can be very confrontational. When you get inside of those hospitals and stuff like that, those people's safety matters. So you don't just get to go in there just putting your hands on people, being extremely. I mean, I'm not saying that that's how she was, but I'm just saying she can be. And with most hospital settings like that, they don't force you to take medication. They want you to do it willingly, because willingly proves competency, proves if you're competent. And if you are with us, or not. But you saying all of these things that don't make sense and stuff like that, you're refusing medication, all of that doesn't help. If anything, that's going to keep her there longer, not get her out faster. So yeah, I think that she should definitely just get some rest, because she definitely needs it. Green Oaks or Timberlawn or whatever name they changed it to. Oh, that's where I think that they may have sent her to. Possible. I have no idea. Lady Vanna says the sound of her voice hurts my heart. The way the medicine is taking her down is so sad. Yeah, I mean, again, the medicine is also helping her get some rest. So, because with somebody like Jaguar, it's hard. It's hard to do alone. To get some sleep like that on your own. Again, when your mind is racing and you got so much, you're thinking about so much and doing so much. And I really feel like, although Jaguar wasn't trying to show it, her being over there, Goomba being over there with old girl really hurt her. It really did. I think that she was sugarcoating it, because as angry as she was, you could tell Jaguar was very upset with old girl. Very upset. Very upset, when more so with Goomba, not old girl, but I feel like she just took her anger out on old girl, but she was very upset. You could tell. I think that really hurt her, and she just doesn't want to admit it. But it definitely hurt her, because she did cry. She did. She was very upset. She was. She was trying to act like she wasn't, but she was very upset about that. I think it took it somewhere else. That's why I did not allow her to be on my platform, because I'm just like, yeah, no. I'm again, like, I feel like us publicly talking about her marriage is like enough. I feel like we're already prying, but we're not, because it's all public, you know. But I just didn't want anything to do with that woman. And it's no shade or anything negative towards her, because she's never done anything to me, or anything like that. But I care about Jaguar, and I care about her feelings. So I wouldn't want her to feel like, you know, not that I would be siding with the person, but at the end of the day, Jag is my girl. Like, I ride with her. So yeah, ain't no other. I'm never gonna let no other female feel like she's gonna come in between that, or she's more important, or has as much relevancy as Jag. Like, no, Jag is calling all the shots when it comes to that. So if Jag like, Sean, I don't want her on your platform. You ain't got to say less. Sean, I don't want you to talk to her. Say less. I don't have no reason to. So I mean, you ain't got to worry about that. So yeah, when she came up when she was backstage, yeah, that's why I pull her up. Like, yeah, no, because she was coming up because Jag was here, Jag and Goomba. So she was felt like you about to come into this conversation. No, ma'am, you're gonna have to do that elsewhere. Sorry, no tea, no shade. But I mean, Sam up here, this is just way too much. Like, yeah, you are not coming up here. Like, you tried. Just when you thought you mattered, you don't. So, and then again, whatever Jaguar said, when, like, if I would have let old girl up, I would have let Jaguar go off. Whatever Jaguar wanted to say, I would have just hit mute on my end and just go ahead. I wouldn't have said a word. And then as soon as Jack said get rid of her, drop her or block her, bye girl, bye. Like that's how I get down. So but yeah, I just didn't want none of that static. I'm just like, I feel like it's already enough going on. Sam is here again, and I don't even want him here. So he don't even need to be hearing this. He definitely don't need to be hearing this lady because she has nothing to do with nothing. And Sam is upset by her because Sam likes Goomba, like that, loves him like a father. So it's just like Sam don't want to hear this stuff. He mm-mm. I mean, I wouldn't want to hear it. Sam is with his grandmother. Sam is doing just fine. He's with his grandmother. I'll ride. They're like friend, like right. I'm just saying, like I'm riding for my friend. Like, girl, she don't want nothing to do with you. Neither do I. Like, girl, we ain't got nothing to talk about. Shout out to Camille. She says, I know you really don't like the Legina question, but what is she supposed to where is she supposed to say? Is you demon that where she's supposed to say? Because she's still with the family. She is. She's still with the family. She's in full support of Jaguar. Full support. Whatever she could do. I mean, again, Legina, as far as I'm concerned, Legina's like Legina Wright. Legina Johnson. As far as I'm concerned, she's part of the family. Jaguar like basically adopted her. You can't adopt an adult, but if you could, she would. And so yes, Legina is helping Jack's mother. She absolutely is. Yes, she's there. She's there. She's doing fine. She's there. No, I don't mind the Legina question. It's just every live somebody's like, why would you do that? It's just like she goes live all the time. She's fine. I promise. I love when y'all ask about Sam because I get, why people want to know about Sam. And we love Sam. We love Sam. He's such a good guy. We love him. So I don't mind any questions about Sam. I don't want to hear nothing about no Legina and Sam. Legina has no interest in Sam in that way, and vice versa. Okay. Legina is very nice to Sam. Sam is a very kind, sweet, kindred soul. So he is very nice to Legina as he should be because he is a proper young man. He knows how to treat people. Okay. He's a very good guy. So that's all y'all see. Y'all don't see chemistry. Y'all see Legina being a nice person, and you see Sam being a nice person. That is all you see. There's nothing there. And I think it's really disgusting that people say things like that. That's gross. That's all. If Legina's looking at herself like a daughter, I mean, why would she even be approaching? Like, and she's not. Like, she's not thirsty. Like, yeah, don't do that. The last thing she's concerned about is being with somebody in that way. So no, she has the utmost respect for Sam. And I think people should leave it that way. Like, stop trying to make something that ain't there. That's very gross. Very gross. Very gross. Shout out to St. Hudson. She says not letting that other woman up was a good friend move. Yeah, I would have never let her up. We don't have nothing to talk about. We have nothing to discuss. And when a situation is already chaotic, I'm not going to make it worse. And I won't want Jaguar to question, where my loyalty would have lied in the situation like that, because it's definitely lying with her. Like, girl, I don't know this. Like, I don't know her. And that's how, with my friends, that's just how I get down. If my friend is in a tumultuous relationship and they still in love and whatnot, and this stuff going on, it's just chaotic because it's normal. Like, it happens in a relationship. It shouldn't get toxic. Problems in a relationship is normal. Toxicity is not. Like, no one should ever try to get like used to a toxic situation. No, get out of it as soon as you can. But there's problems and and roadblocks and whatnot that are going to come up into relationships. No relationship is perfect. So, but still at the same time, like, I'm always gonna ride with my friend. Like, I'm even if they wrong, and I'm gonna tell them when we get in the car, like, you know you was wrong for that. Girl, no, we didn't have to do it like that, girl. We could have called her on some other day, girl. Not because you're wrong. You're wrong, but it's okay. It's okay. You're my girl. Like, but girl, let's not do that next time. Like, listen, that's how I am. Like, I'm a still ride for my friend, and I'm a still ride for them. Now, if they done stepped on this girl toe and the girl done turned around in the club and then they threw a drink, we throwing drink back out of it, like, even though my friend was wrong, like that, but I'm still gonna ride for my friend. Like, this my friend, like, I'm riding for my friend. So, a girl, like, that is not how I get down. I'm just not doing that. Because if I was in Jaguar's situation, I would not want her, being a content creator, bringing up some that's allegedly with my husband. Like, I wouldn't want that. What you talking to her for? What do y'all have to discuss? And I'm your friend. Like, what? And then on top of that, like, she ain't gonna have nothing good to say about Jags. So, like, why would I want to like talk to you at all? It's like my loyalty lies with her. So, but that's just how I get down. That's just me. So yeah, we have nothing to talk about. Yeah, her going up there, she should have just minded her business. She should have just minded the business that pays her. And then you get called out by Jag and Jag come for you, which again, I am not okay with Jag's approach. She did not all the other stuff Jag said. The only thing I don't approve of is what she said about the trauma, her past trauma, and the children. And now if Jag would have left all of those two things out, I would have agreed with everything Jag was saying. Oh well, you is a thought. You is a, and she was agreeing to the majority of the stuff that Jag was saying. So it's just like, it ain't like Jag is far off. And she couldn't have been, because the whole reason why Goomba had to leave in the first place is because Jag was telling the truth about what she was saying. Normally Jag just be throwing that type of, trauma at people. Like, this and that, and the person F you and this, she just be talking. So that's why a lot of people, when Jag say stuff, it go over our head, because it's just like, well, because you always talk like that. Like, you always saying stuff like that. But when she was talking to old girl, she was telling the truth. Like, she did not lie about what she was saying. She was telling the truth. Now, I'm not gonna say Jag was telling the truth about everything that she was saying with that woman, because when you're mad at somebody, you're gonna do what you got to do to hurt them, do what you have to do to make them angry, upset. That's what you're going to do. But yeah. Yes, Goomba did give her that ammo. He absolutely did. I cannot agree with that more. Goomba did, because if Goomba would not have given that information, Jag would not have been able to say it. She wouldn't have been able to say it. She wasn't a casualty of war. She entered the war. She entered it. She could have stayed safely at home in the crib, away from the war. She decided to suit up, to boot up, to grab her weapons and enter the war. She didn't get drafted. She volunteered. She didn't get drafted. She was a casualty before she spoke, because Jag brought her name up and brought her into it. I said a woman. I never said no name, nothing. And I knew her name from jump. I never said it. I don't do that. I don't dox that girl for what? I don't know her. So I'm just like, yeah, I don't have a problem with her. I'm gonna ride for my girl. Like, I'm gonna ride for Jag. But it's like, yeah, I don't have a problem with her. I don't know you'd have an issue with you. So I'm not gonna dox you or say your name out loud and all of that. No, I know exactly who she is. It's just not for me to do. And the only reason I said something is because Goomba did not. So I'm just like, yeah, no, you don't get to tell me this information and have this girl in the background, like, co-signing what you're saying, and not to. I told Goomba on the phone, you need to tell her, because I am Jack's friend. She is not about to not know about this. She is not about to not know about it. Oh, I'm gonna make sure she does, because I would be a fake friend if I didn't, and I'm not a fake friend. Now, since Jag wanted to make everything public, I decided to do the same thing. Like, girl. Like, I decided to do the same thing. I never doxed Jag. You're weird. Where did I dox Jag? Where? I've never put up her government information. She put up her own marriage certificate. You can't dox somebody that lives openly. Now, Goomba doxed Jag by putting her address out there. I never doxed Jag. Like, I've never doxed her. It's public knowledge. You can Google her Jaguar right now, and it's going to say her whole name. Like, what are you talking about? Like, that doesn't even make sense. Are you talking to me? Because, I mean, you can't be. You can't dox somebody. You can Google her right now, and her government name, first, middle, and last, will pop up, and it will say as known as Jaguar Wright. You mean Expedia? Like, what? What? Okay, it's like saying I doxed R. Kelly. What? Okay. Get it together, girl. Get it together, girl. Get it together, girl. Like, no, Goomba doxed Jags' address after she doxed his phone number. I mean, but she doxed his phone number first. Yeah, I've never doxed her. That's weird to say. That's like me saying somebody doxed me. Like, my information isn't private. I don't have anything to hide. So I'm not behind an avatar, or anything like that. So yeah, you mean Google doxed her? You mean like Wikipedia? Okay. And I never doxed old girl. Like, I call her old girl. I haven't called her Barbara. Like, I still won't really say her name, so I don't believe in doing that. But old girl. And old girl doxed herself on King Payne's show. She told people, if you want to see me, this is where you can go. My Facebook is ... Oh, you guys are weird. You're weird. These people are so weird. Like, ooh, the internet is not for everyone. Beyonce internet is not for everybody. Some of y'all need to log out, I promise. Some of you need to do more watching than talking. Because y'all are weird. You literally cannot dox the person whose name is literal public knowledge. That doesn't even make any sense. I never put Jaguar's number out there or anything like that. Ugh, gross. Absolutely, they're mad because they favors can't get it like me, spit it like me. We've been here almost 2 hours with the same audience, over 3K. Make sure y'all hitting the like. Shout out to all of y'all. I love y'all. They're just mad, and they're gonna stay that way. Ooh, ooh, girl, they're upset. Oh, girl, they're upset because they faves be dry. Girl, that's all that word. Girl, they mad. They mad. They mad that we can sit over here and pull this audience on Jaguar, and we don't have to sit over here and cuss her out. We don't have to belittle her. We don't have to do none of that stuff. I don't have to cuss out Goomba. I ain't got to belittle him. I don't have to do none of that. And they're mad because out of all the people that are talking about Jaguar, I'm pretty much one of the only people that like really got her back. I've been unbiased with Jaguar the entire relationship. Anything that I've done commentary with Jaguar on, I've been unbiased. I have been unbiased. I do not sit around and coddle her. I do not sit around and excuse her actions. I don't sit around and do none of that. And I've been like that since jump. Like, I'm going to defend her when I feel like she should be defended, and meaning that it's something worth defending. That stuff she said to that girl, again, that girl should have never went up there. She should not have. But it does not excuse what was said. So I'm not going to defend it because I feel like what was said was wrong. So there's no reason for me to defend it. It's called being unbiased. You don't have to disagree and disrespecting, two different things. That's why they're two different words, because they have two different terms. You can disagree with someone without disrespecting them. And that's why people tune in. This is why. They tune into the Debbie Way because I'm not sitting over here dogging her. I'm not. I don't have to. For what? And there's a lot of other people that's talking about her that don't have to dog her. Dog her for what? Just talk about her. If you don't agree with what she's doing, say you don't agree with what she's doing. But if you can't really want Jaguar to get help if everybody's always disrespecting her, like, that's why she's so defensive now, because it's so many people coming for her. But again, she put that energy out there. So it's not excused. I'm not about to defend her against the people that are coming for her because she started a lot of those fires. She did. So, yo, what I look like coming for cussing people out because they cussing her out? No. Absolutely not. What I look like, that's not for me to do. She done got under a lot of people's skin. She done kicked it off with a lot of people. She done started a lot of, she has. And a lot of people done kicked it off of her and started stuff for her too. So absolutely. Absolutely. But yeah, no, I don't need to. Weird. Like I said, there's been enough people that have given up on Jaguar. I don't feel like there's a need to give up on anybody. Everybody needs somebody. If you want somebody to change, I don't know what that were. I don't know, that was weird. There are plenty of people that have given up on her, and I'm not gonna be one of those people. Even if she hates me, Jaguar can get out right now and curse me down. And I'm going to ignore. I'm going to ignore. I just don't feel like it's worth it. You got enough people aiming for you. You got enough people coming for you. You got enough people wanting to see your downfall. I'm not one of those people. I'm not one of those people. Instead, I will support her from a distance, like I've always been doing. I don't have to be up close and personal and all of that. No. I don't need Jaguar. I want Jaguar. I don't need her in my life. I want her in it. I like her. People don't have to, that's fine. A lot of my relationships that I have with people don't understand. It's not for you to. It's not your relationship. It's not your friendship. It's not, you're not building it. I am. So it's not for you. There's a lot of people in this chat right now that like content creators and stuff that I despise. I'm not cussing you out for what? You're entitled to like who you want to like, go where you want to go, support who you want to support. I have no problem with that. I don't care at all. I mean, that's on you. I'm too worried about my platform and my following to be worried about what somebody else has going on. I don't care. So yeah, but again, hold me to that same standard. If I'm gonna let you support who you support, if I'm gonna let you rock with who you gonna rock with, can I have that too? Like, I ain't telling you who to hang with. I ain't telling you who to like and not like. Why do you think you get to tell me? Like, yeah, please be careful telling an adult what to do. They just might let you know that they're grown. Just saying. They might let you know that it ain't nothing about you that pushed me out, pushed semen into anybody for me to be pushed out. Like, you had no process with me being here. Why do you feel like you get to control any of it? I don't go to other people's house telling their kids what to do. They're not my turn. They can break everything in here as far as I'm concerned. Just don't touch me. Just let me know if I'm in your way so I can get out of a player. That's about it. I'm not coming to somebody else's house, their kids bad and turn up, and I'm saying, y'all need to sit down. No, y'all don't. Obviously, y'all parents let y'all do this. So now I tell my children to sit down. No, just because they put busting holes in walls and stuff like that, don't you want to do none of that? Because that's what they let they churn do. You ain't one of them. So yeah, don't go. We won't do that no way. So I mean, I ain't telling none of their badass to sit down for what? These your kids. Girl, that if one of them in there swinging from chandelier, you might want to get them, girl. It's a little high. You ain't gonna get nope. Girl, please. These your children. Get them together. Didn't nobody tell you to have 17 of them. But girl, please. My girl, that's on you. Get these pickaninnies together. Yeah, I don't go to other people's house telling their children what to do. I don't want to play. I don't want to my brother's house and stuff like that. My niece and nephews just running amok. Hey, y'all. Hey, Bryson. You know, hey, Amber. They could be hanging from the ceiling. Excuse me. Let me get out your way. I see you in here on top of the TV stand. Let me creep on by, you know. Well, let me go use the upstairs bathroom. I see you in here clogging one up with, okay, let me go on upstairs. You know, you're like, yeah, I'm not telling them, these your kids. My house is fine because I don't play none of this ish. So yeah, well, none of this be going down in my house, buddy. So yeah, but I'll just let people be who they are. That's it. Absolutely. It's plenty of people that be like, you know what? I would like Sean if he didn't hair flip. So I would like Sean if he didn't like sing throughout his shows and stuff like that. So I would like Sean if he didn't roll his eyes and smack his teeth. So Like, girl, please. Like, people want to like you how they want to like you. Oh, you would be so much better if you was a bitch. We don't go together. Like, Now I could do that to my yeah, I don't like that shirt. Can you put this one on instead? I like that color on you. And he gonna listen. Like, gross. Like, gross. Like you don't get to choose how I'm going to be mean. No, I'm gonna do that. You can choose whether to watch or not. That's the only power you have. That is it. That is it. You, other than that, you have no power. None. No. Mm-mm. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So yeah, gross. Be straighter for us. I'll pass. Be straighter, because you could pass. You're passing. Yeah, I'll pass. So yeah, I'm good. But yeah, do y'all have any questions before I get out of here? Because I gotta go. So yeah, just keep Jag in prayer. We'll see. We'll definitely see. Any questions about this situation before I get out of here? It's been a crazy day. It's been a crazy day. Yeah, I don't. Did I get on my? Yeah, I did. I don't know what's gonna happen with Jag. I have no idea. She doesn't either. She sounded a little worried. If you ask me, she definitely did sound worried. But yeah, y'all hit that like for me, please, please, please. Somebody said thought her name was. It is. It is. It is. I'm not putting it on the screen because yeah. But no, that's her name. That's her name. Definitely is. Definitely is. She also Jag. I don't know. I just think that she should just chill. I think she should just chill. Lovely Scorpio says, what do you think about Legina taking care of Jag's mom? They just met. She has mental illness too. That's crazy to me. What I think about Legina taking care of Jag's mom is that Jag's mom really likes Legina. She really does. So with her liking Legina, I don't know. I mean, Legina's a grown and she got her mind made up. Shine Everywhere Show. Just like the channel, Shine Everywhere Show. It's public. So yeah, I just don't think it's. I don't know. I don't know what I think about that. I don't know. I have no idea. I have no idea. Alexis says, what do you think should she be in for 30 days? I don't know. See, this is what I'm saying when it comes to Jag. How many times has she been in a setting like this? Like multiple times, right? So with her being in this type of hospital setting, I don't feel like it's done anything. So her being there for 30 days gives her a break, a good healthy break. But I feel like she will come right out and doing the same things all over again. I feel like Jag will come right out kicking it right back off immediately because it's her demeanor that needs to change. If her demeanor doesn't change, the person doesn't change. So I don't know. I don't know. I mean, if anything, I'm not saying that, that I want them to keep her locked up, or anything like that. But if it will truly help her, I don't think 30 days would be enough, honestly. It's kind of like sending an addict, that's been suffering for years. 30 days is not going to do much for them, honestly. Getting them off of whatever they're on, I just don't feel like 30 days, would do anything. So if they're going to change Jaguar or try to help her change her demeanor, like mentally, and get her back on a regimen and taking her meds and being used to taking her medication and trying to find again a balance, because her medication isn't balancing because she's not taking it, you know. And I think the main thing with Jagger, she doesn't like taking her medication because they're more sort of like downers. They make her feel like sleepy and, you know, like loopy, you know, and stuff like that, drowsy, groggy. And she doesn't like being like that. But if she took her medication, then they could make her regimens lower. And I think that it would be more helpful. And if she actually talked to someone that would listen to her and that she likes, then maybe she'll change her thought process, you know, on how she processes things. Maybe take a couple breaths before speaking so that you can actually think about what you're going to say before you say it. Getting rid of a lot of that toxic energy that she's been through, because she's been through a lot. You know, we all have. And sometimes you have people that wear it on their shoulder. And Jaguar is definitely one of those people. Like everything that she's been through, she wears it like clothes. And you would think her talking about it so often that she would be having like more closure with it and stuff like that. But I really don't feel that way. I don't feel like there's been any closure. I feel like there's been acknowledgement, but no closure. And she needs closure. It's just like Goomba. She's acknowledging it, but there is no closure. Goomba's trying to close the book, and Jaguar keeps like sticking her foot in it so that the book can't be shut all the way. Like with her stating, like, we're not getting divorced. You know, no matter what, I'm staying married to him and all of that. So she's basically saying, I know he's trying to close the door. I know he's trying to close this book. He's trying to end it right here. And I still feel that there's chapters to be written. This is not over. So she needs closure. She does. It's no different than when her first husband, Sam, there's no closure. That is why they still have problems. I feel like that is why they still argue. That is why there's still so much bad blood and tension, because Sam Sr. is not innocent either. But because Jaguar has taken him through a lot, he will 86 what he's taken her through because he feels that they're smaller. So the things that I brought you through are smaller. So, but you took me through all of this. So what I took you through doesn't matter. No, it does. It absolutely does matter. And you should take accountability for it and acknowledge it so that she can move on and you can move on too. So then when y'all have conversations about, you know, Sam and stuff like that, it's the tension is gone because you've dealt with it. But it's on both ends. I think Jaguar needs to take accountability so that Sam Sr. can have closure. And I think it's the same thing with Sam Sr. He needs to take accountability so that Jaguar can have the same thing, so they can move on as parents, so that Sam can be in a better, stable environment. Shout out to Honeybee. She says, I love you, Shine like no other. I love you too. Thank you so much. Shout out to the Yoruba goddess. Thank you so much, sweetie, for the super stickers. I love you guys. But yeah, that's why I feel like they can't move on. Because there's no closure. It's hard to see someone that you have a problem with, but you never acknowledge the problem. So there's tension. And the tension is because both of you have an issue with each other and it's not being dealt with. So since it's an unspoken problem, it's going to keep coming up. Because Sam Sr., I understand that he had a lot to do with raising Sam Jr., but there would be no way in the world that my son, especially being autistic, would be in any situation like this. The first time they took Jaguar, I would have went and got my son. End of story. End of story. As a parent, your love has to be conditionally unconditional, because we all have our conditions. You know, we try to say that, oh, I love you unconditionally. There's conditions, trust me. Everybody has conditions. We all have conditions. So there's no way my son I would have left him there. There's no way. I would have got my son immediately. I wouldn't have got him immediately. I definitely would have. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah, he's not as grown as you want him to be, because if he was, he would have his own place, his own car, etc. You're weird. So he's not that grown. If he's so grown, why he's still living with family? Yeah, suck a dick. He can't be that grown, because he would have his own ish. I don't play about Sam. Yeah, I don't have any time to play about Sam. Yeah, whenever you get through. Grown people have their own ish. So he ain't that grown. You can't be grown in somebody else's house. You don't get to say you grown in somebody else's ish. Sam ain't paying no bills. Sam ain't doing none of those things. But he keeps being put in situations that he should not be being placed in. So as a father, that when you want to see your son work, you want to see your son do this, you want to see your son do that, go get him. Sam is not the average 20-year-old. He's not. Like, here's one I will not play about. You tried. Did nobody say he was a child? No one said that. Yeah, he's 20. And no, he cannot just take him away. And it wouldn't be taking him away. Sam loves his father, just like he loves his mother. Jaguar didn't take Sam away. Sam chose to be there. Just like if his dad called him right now, hey, bud, I know some stuff going on down there. Want to come hang out with me for a while? Sam isn't going to say no. Sam would say yes. But why would Sam want to or ask to go stay with his father if he don't feel like he's welcomed? He feels like he's welcome with his mom. Wherever she goes, he feels welcomed. That's why he's there, because he's grown. He's 20. Because when he wasn't 20, when he was under the age of 18, he was with his daddy. So it's like a drop-off situation. He grown now, oh well, is what it's giving. No, he's autistic. Sam is always going to need guidance. He's always going to need it. So that's what parents are for. Not everybody's meant or strong enough to deal with someone is intelligent and has such a beautiful mind like Sam. Not everybody's equipped to deal with that type of personality, because autistic and being an autism is lifelong. Sam can do so many things on his own. He can, but there are some things that he struggles with. So as your parent, you should want your kid to live the best productive life as possible. Sam could be somewhere in a stable apartment group home setting, so where he has his own apartment and people come and check on him and here and there and stuff like that. There's all type of stuff that Sam could be doing instead of being shifted and pushed between people that are tolerating him. Like, that's not okay. Sam's father sent him off to college with horrible anxiety. Sam has a lot of trouble in social environments. Meeting new people, talking to new people, all of that are his weaknesses. Like he's not strong in any of those categories. So working and stuff like that is going to be very hard for someone autistic that has a lot of social issues. Issues with being social at all. Sam speaks when spoken to the majority of the time. If somebody doesn't speak, it's like Jaguar and when she's around, if she does not call Sam's name or anything, you barely even know that he's there. If he don't walk past camera, which he usually don't. Sam be somewhere quiet off in his own world, an introvert. So it's hard for introverts, especially autistic ones, to join the workforce. It's hard. It's hard. It's not an easy thing. It's not. So for his father to be treating it as if this is simple, it's not. It isn't. And he knows firsthand. He just doesn't care. That's all. That's it. But it wouldn't be taking him away. Offer. It's no different than like I said to Sam the other day. I didn't tell Sam, you need to leave the live, Sam. You need to get off of here. No, he's grown. He has that option. But he also needs to know, because he's so socially awkward, that he can leave. He needs to know that, because he feels kind of forced to be here. His mom kind of drug him in, to this situation. That's why he came in with his head down. A person with their head down, that means that they don't want to talk. They're not paying attention to anything that's going on because they don't want any part of it. So who am I to tell Sam to go? No, he's grown. But Sam, know that you have the option. That is why he left. Because he was given an option to do so. His mom didn't give him one. She said, Sam, come here and sit here. That's what that was. So he listened. Okay, Sam, you don't have to be here, buddy. If you want to leave, you can. You're an adult, So if you want, hey, you go right ahead. But you can leave. That's why he did, literally right after. You see, he didn't leave before anybody said anything, because he's autistic. So he has to be spoken to directly in order to answer. Otherwise, he'll just sit there and let it be chaos. That's why he sits there with headphones, and stuff like that, because of their sensors. It's sensory. So, and you can tell with his head being down, he's very uncomfortable. He doesn't want to be here. He does not want to be involved. He feels ashamed. Okay. So, of course, no one can just take him away. He's an adult, but it should definitely be being offered. I would offer my 20-year-old son to come and stay with me. There's no way I would allow him to go through that. And if he did not want to come, I will go visit. I will go get a hotel, or something like that. Take him out to dinners and stuff like whatever. Let him know that I'm here and that I care. I see what's going on. And he doesn't necessarily have to go through it if he does not want to. There's always another option. And I feel that that's parents' responsibility, forever. That's not something that goes away. You shouldn't want your kid to always be dependent on you. But if they need you, you be there. And Sam is a great person. So it's like, why wouldn't you want somebody like that? He's wonderful. Like I would love to help Sam out and hang out with Sam and, help him with his social skills and stuff like that. I would love to do those things. So it's like, I don't see why his dad wouldn't. But if you don't feel like you have time for it, then whatever. I think that he confuses Sam with being extremely intelligent, that everything else he can just do too, since he's so smart. It's like, no, it doesn't work like that. Shout out to Angela. Lifting you and Jaguar, always in prayer. Thank you, sweetie. This channel is the only one I truly support and agree with. I'm single, raising 2 autistic children as well. Shout out to you, because that can be a literal chore. Like, shout out to y'all. Like, because again, it's already hard just raising kids, just in general. But to raise autistic children, it can be a beautifully humbling, struggling, stressful, all of those things, like times 10. So shout out to y'all. Again, it's no easy task, and thank you for the super sticker. Shout out to Quebec. She says, being grown in a state is a state of mind. It is not always something that can be defined chronologically. And I agree. Absolutely. Just because somebody turns 18 does not mean that they're grown. Like, you should be in the mind for no, like that it's going to take some time to get there. Experience is the best teacher. So Jay said, have you spoke to Sam's bio-father? Sam wants his mother's love. It breaks my heart, but she is sick and toxic. Do you think Sam should be with her? I think Sam should be wherever he is comfortable. And I think Sam is more comfortable with his mother. No, I have not spoken to Sam's biological father. And if you ask me, we don't really have anything to talk about. Sam Singer and I have nothing to discuss at all whatsoever. I don't expect perfection from him, but I do expect him to be a father. For him to do all that stuff that he did to Jaguar, make sure she went to jail, all of that, allegedly kidnapping Sam, all of the blah, 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 blah. Like, he's such this caring parent. Where did that go? Where did that go? I worked in group homes for 7 years, 7, 8 years, in assisted living settings. And I only worked with, the majority I worked with was Asperger's and autism. They were a lot of my clients that I dealt with, and I got to learn so much about them. And how wonderful. They're such wonderful people. They're just so misunderstood. And if you can get to the point to where you can get them to open up, Oh my God. It just makes a world of difference. It makes such a world of difference. I still speak to clients that I dealt with back in the, even still to this day. They still contact me. I still have parents, guardians of them that contact me. Literally, still to this day. When I left that job, because I worked there for 4, almost 5 years, it was one of the hardest things. I had no idea it was going to affect me like that leaving, like how close I was to the boys and well, men. I called it because they were like my boys. Like I looked at them like my little brothers. But yeah, it was very, very hard to leave that job because again, those boy, a lot of them, their families just dropped them off. If it's not anything like paperwork signing wise or annual meetings, they don't see those people. They are alone. They are already loners. They already are very introverted. So yeah, it was very sad to see. So I was the one getting them to come out of their rooms and to get them to let's go outside, let's do this, I was trying to make them upbeat, and get them out because it would be really sad like on Christmas and Thanksgiving and holidays like that, to see some of the other guys like leaving and going home with their families, and then the other ones are just kind of just like there, very sad. So as I always try to make, if I worked on a holiday, or something like that, I always try to, make them feel like family. So I would go above and beyond. I would do things that I was not supposed to do. Like I would bring them little gifts and stuff. Like if they were home for Christmas, like I would bring them a little like gift, and I would always bring like cookies, and stuff like that, make them feel like, and bringing like Christmas movies or buy like a Christmas movie on my way to work, or something like that, just to make them feel like family oriented, like you're celebrating too, instead of just sitting here by yourself, So yeah, so getting to know that and getting to know them and seeing how their behaviors coincided with their feelings, it definitely helped me understand them. Definitely. My favorite client was one that was very abusive, very abusive. And he wasn't autistic, he suffered from something else, but he was very violent and he attacked everyone, and he was a biter. He attacked everyone, especially new staff. And they were sending me there. I'm just like, oh my God. But I'm just like, you know what, whatever. I'm just gonna handle it. Like whatever. He never laid a finger on me. It got so bad of how him wanted, because I just didn't baby him. Because other staff would baby him. And I think that, they would baby him, they would let him get like really close to them and stuff. And I wouldn't let him do none of that stuff. Like I always drew the line, like immediately with him, and he was nonverbal. So that was another big thing, is with him being nonverbal, it's harder to communicate. So we had literally like our own language. He never laid a finger on me. He never tried to hurt me. There was times he got aggressive, and there was times that he would get loud, and he would have like the first week of me working with him, he would have just these really big outbursts because I was not giving in, because the things that he was requesting, we weren't supposed to let him do. So I would just go sit outside on the steps and whatnot and just let him go through and tear the whole house. Like you still ain't getting what you asked for. You can do all that and be tired. So then I'll come back in, I'll be like, are we good? Are you done? Or do I need to go back outside? And then, he learned how to communicate like with me. And then we had like our own language. So it got so bad. So I was the only, like I was working almost 24-hour shifts because people were that afraid of him. And he was literally hurting, but he never hurt me. He never even tried to hurt me. So, and honestly, I think it's because we had an understanding like immediately. So yeah, absolutely. So, shout out to them. Shout out to them. I love, people like that. I really do. You too. You too. And you also too invested in the goddamn refrigerator. Just like I need to back up off their family, you need to back away from the table. Girl, I'm only telling you this because I care about you. Let me invest in you. Let me invest in you, girl. I'm too invested. Girl, you too invested in a box of Flamin' Hots, girl. Box of Flamin' Hots, girl. Box. Girl, you too invested in them Swiss rolls. You too invested in them Nutter Butters. Girl, if you gonna come for me, please bring your neck. Please don't come for me without no neck. That's strike one. That's strike one. Please don't come in here with your chin on your chest telling me about my life. You gotta bring one of these. Where your man at? Where your man at? I'm a girl. So I'm a girl. So okay, girl. All right, girl. Invest in some lettuce. Oh, no, she tried it. She tried it. She tried it. She tried it. Okay, that's just fine. I'll be too invested. Invest in a membership. Invest in a neck, girl. Do some chin ups or something. Please don't come in here without no neck coming from me. That's just weird. If you're gonna come from me, please bring your neck. Girl, take your neck out your purse. If you got, that's fine. That's fine. But I can't hear you because take your neck out your purse and girl, get in the middle of your device, sweetie. If you want to come from me, girl. Girl. So yeah, just a little light shade. Just a little light shade, girl. I'm too invested, but you here. So what are you just stopping by or you watched this whole 2 hour and 25-minute live, but I'm too invested? Then what are you? What are you, girl? What are you? Please go get your neck out your glove compartment before you come for me. Thank you. Get your neck out the armrest, girl. Girl. Yeah, get your neck off your pillow and come, girl, please. All righty, girl. That was cute. that was cute, though. That was cute. That was cute. Absolutely. Please don't be literally in the process of bending furniture. Like, okay. So, I'm over here minding my business. I'm not bothering nobody, okay? I am an honorary Wright, okay? I am an honorary Johnson, okay? That's what that were. I'm a part of the damn family now. If Legina can join it, why can't I? I want to be a child. Where do I sign up? Like, no, I want to be a Wright. Jealous. Like, your girl, you try that. Girl, you're mad. You're upset. Oh, you're proud. Ooh. Okay, girl. Yes. Girl. Okay. Shout out to Letitia for the super sticker, girl. Well, I'll just be over here minding my business. I'll be over here minding my business. And then people be coming over here with just head and shoulders, girl. People be coming over here, girl, them skid marks on your chest. Don't go sit down some damn way. Must be like the spelling bee champ. Girl. I don't eat nothing I can't spell. Again. Girl, you must be like a walking encyclopedia, girl. Girl, you a dictionary with a wig on. Girl, shout out to St. Hudson. She says, Jason Arday is autistic and just became the youngest Black Cambridge professor, yays, ever. Didn't speak till 11, yays. Read, write till 18. Girl, you better let them know, St. Hudson, girl. You better let them know. Girl, now I don't play about that. And Sam, I am extremely defensive over Sam. Like, I do not play about Sam, okay? I care about him, okay? And nobody coming for Sam around me. Like, that is not what that word. You cannot, the quickest way to get cussed out, come for Sam in front of Sean. It's going to be a problem. I will protect him to no end. I sure will. I will go to complete bat for Sam. Yes, I will. He is just a great man. He's such a great guy. Such a great guy. Shout out to Beauty, Sean, because I am, girl. I was over here minding my business. I didn't do nothing to nobody. That's what that word. That's what that word. That's what that word. I did not do right. Sam deserves. Oh my God, we love Sam. I love Sam. I just think he's just such a great guy. And a lot of this stuff going on, of course, he does not deserve any of it. He deserves none. Ooh, these from today. Oh my word. Oh my word. Wow. Like, ooh, y'all ain't playing in the cash. Wow. Shout out to my boo Jovante. I love you, Jovante. Shout out to Robinson. Thank you so much. Wow. Thank you. Thank you. Wow. Oh my word, y'all supporting this scam fund like a mug. We scamming all 2023, big dot. Shout out to Brandy for the cash app. Thank you so much. Shout out to my baby Sugar Love. I love you. Shout out to her and her channel. Y'all make sure y'all get over there. Sugar Love, you don't have to cash at me because you use my videos. I love you, girl. I don't care. Anybody that I like, I don't care that y'all use my videos. That's completely fine. And y'all always give credit. That's why I don't mind when y'all do it. It's these hating ass bitches. They want to shade you while playing your content because they dry. I'm like, you're literally an idiot. Like, literally, I'm gonna curse out the person that has something that I don't. Like, okay, that is reaching things I can't reach. Like, y'all are so weird. But those are the people that are getting striked, and they are. I have a whole list, and I should show y'all. I have a whole list of people that I'm gonna sit down on the 12th. I made time on the 12th. I'm taking that whole day off, and I'm just striking bitches all day. And one person, I got so many strikes on that person that they're not even gonna be able to go live. Here, Flip. Yeah. Okay, you hating asshole. Let's play. So yeah, that person ain't gonna be able to go live. But multiple people. If I do not like you, meaning if you haven't talked to me and I said that we all good, you can use my commentary, you can use my content, strike. I don't give who you are. So yeah. Like I don't care who you are. If you're not a content creator that I get down with, literally that I shout you out, all of that, they already know they are good. All of those content creators that rock with me and I rock with y'all, and y'all use, go ahead. I don't care because y'all always give credit. I don't mind. You go right ahead. And y'all ain't no haters. It's just certain information that I have in my videos and whatnot that y'all want to use, and I'm completely cool with that. But are you haters? Oh yeah. We will be taking care of you. And shout out to Nicole. Thank you so much. Oh my God, I love you guys. Thank y'all so much for the cash apps. I deserve them all. I deserve them all. Yes. It's not nothing y'all sent that I didn't deserve. I want all y'all know that. Okay? There's not a cent of this that I have not earned. Okay? Now, I love y'all. Now, we're going to go on to Station Head. Are we? We may jump on the Station Head for a little bit. I will put it on the community feed. Thank you all for, did I thank Letitia? I hope I did for this super sticker. Oh my God, I love you. Thank you so much. Did I thank Sammy M? Oh my God, thank you, Sammy M. I love you. I love you. So yeah, I'll probably go on Station Head for a little bit and we'll talk. Tomorrow morning, we will be doing hot topics. I have a surviving that's dropping, but I'm dropping it for my members first. So I will drop a snippet of the survivings like I used to do because I need to start feeding my members. Like I really need to feed y'all because we have a lot of members. I did not know we have that many members. That's why I stopped doing things members only, just because we had such a small audience. Now we have a lot of members, hundreds of members. So I will be dropping a sneak peek of the surviving tomorrow. I'll probably drop like a 5 to 10 minute sneak peek of it. So you guys will get that first, the members, and then yeah, we'll do a hot topics live, and I'm still going to do a members only live this week. I know I still owe y'all, and we still will do it. I'm going to do a poll on the members only community feed, and I'm going to let y'all choose what we're going to talk about so that I can see what y'all want to hear, so I can make sure that we are all engaging. So I'm going to do a poll for the members, and you tell me what you want the members only live to be about, and we will definitely attack that. Shout out to the people that's sending me the post of Bishop Whitehead. Kim, he literally doesn't matter. I mean, he's a crook. He's going to jail. Like, why do we have to keep talking about it? Who cares? No disrespect. But I mean, I really don't care about him being arrested or whatever. I don't care. He literally doesn't matter. Just saying. Shout out to Kat. I don't care. I don't care for the cash app. Thank you so much, Kat. Thank you so much. Yeah, I don't care about Whitehead. Of course. So yeah, we won't be talking about that. He's not a celebrity. He's not a hot topic. Of course. Here, Flip. So moving right along. I love you guys. I'm going to get out of here. I will see you on Station Head. Again, thank you for all the Cash App Super Chats for supporting. Please hit the like, please hit the like, please hit the like. I love you all. Until the next show. Oh my God, I love you guys. Bye.
Fresh.